Does calling me from the bathroom?
No, I was up there. I was wondering if practice.
You got 9 minutes. Can you get on the mic? Okay.
Oh, you need me to check you?
I mean, they just want to hear your levels. But don't say check, we're live for the web, so just like say something.
Mic check.
Like people are watching.
Hey, welcome to USASA Nationals 2026. It's about to go down again here at Copper Mountain. MC Pump on the ones and twos, ready to represent that style, that fever, that flavor that these guys are going to be showing us from all around the USA. USASA Nationals here at Copper, ready to do another beautiful competition on a beautiful day here at Colorado.
Yeah, he's on the wireless. I'll turn it down. Are you going to stay on that all day? Okay.
He says it's better because they're so low that I switch, but you guys set it up and it throws it off.
Hold on.
So I'll stay on.
You wanted me to turn the gain down, right? Yeah, copy that. I turned it down a little bit. How low do you want it, do you think? Yeah.
Shout out to Copper Mountain, the park.
Did you turn it off? Is it on? Okay.
Shout out to Copper Mountain and the Parks crew. Those guys coming through always. Every year, the Athletes Mountain, we have so many different competitions going on. We are honored to be a part of this organization for the things that they represent here in Copper Mountain. A beautiful dream started a long time ago. Who would think that back in the 1950s, 60s, that we'd be here in 2026 doing USASA Nationals. 32 series from across the U.S. here to represent their state, their style, their city, and we're almost ready to go.
I bet not mess that up. Casanega. I like that. And then we go back. Okay, so we only need one sheet. What's going on here? Menehune board. Alright, and then a double print. And then Menehune girls. So then why not just do Menehune girls? And boys on the same one. Okay, grandpa. That's enough, right? All right, this is enough stuff too. Sponsorship list. Mix it in those guys. Yep. Rest of them don't need. School programs. Coaches. Yep. Need that. It is. Yes, yes, yes. Say that from the beginning. Got this. All right. Good.
Basketball. I still do my same structure team from basketball for shoving school. Let's go!
Oh, you want some more? There you go. Put that up here. There. Good. Let's go.
Copper.
I can't do them like out in front. But I don't know, I can't, so I gotta do them with
World-class competitions. Copper Mountain has hosted numerous world-class competitions over the years, including U.S. Snowboard Grand Prix, World Cup events, and the U.S. Alpine Skiing Championships. It has also served as a training ground for the top athletes in both skiing and snowboarding. This week, Snowboard Week, it's the terrain parks and the half pipes that have been a magnet for freestyle skiers and snowboarders alike, and many athletes have honed their skills here at Copper Mountain, Breckenridge, Aspen, also super pipes, but no longer. Only super pipes, about 3 of them in Colorado. I don't know, maybe 5 in the world. A feat in itself, and people will be competing here today. We've got the Menehune snowboard boys and girls for USASA Nationals 2026 Championships. Shout out to the sponsors holding it down and representing with us, Columbia Walking and Talking, and UREVO, USPA, the official online academic partner of USASA. Sun Ski and Sports started in 1980 with the dream to provide everyone with quality prices and quality gear. So they're over 30 locations across 12 states. Go check them out. Cardo Systems, always on group comms, wireless communication for your crew. A great coaching tool or just keeping track of your group. Jobo Eyewear, perfecting eyewear since 1888. They're old school, and we're stoked to be partnering with them with this USASA Nationals venture. Donick Snowboards also back in 1980s with the dream to provide everyone with quality prices and quality gear. You'll see them all over the mountain, as well as all over everything. They're invested. Stage and the kids and the interaction that they have going on. Shout out to Donick, Jobo Eyewear, Donick, Bangor Park, Nidecker, and Bud Butter. We're going to head up top, and we're going to start off with Snowboard Menehune boys here at USASA National Superpipe Championships. Yeah, that was for live stream. Yeah.
It's fine. It sounds fine on us. It's just these speakers. I think if you turn it up.
Okay. What about Quentin? That's the same? Okay, so 2 page.
for music or just for audio or for
didn't I say? Start us off. Live stream. They know that. Hashtags online. Oh. Today is Thursday, so we need that silent auction here. There it is. And this one. That'll be good. They don't have to hear this. It's for online, really.
Don't forget about our silent auction. Started yesterday. Look for amazing items to bid on this week during the USASA silent auction. It's definitely going to be some cool stuff on there. We've got signed Snow League vest by athletes and Sean White. We've got a signed snowboard from Craig McMorris and a bunch of other stuff. We've got some 2026 Olympic Games outfits as well. So go check out our silent auction. Don't forget about the USASA merchandise as well. The store is open from 9:30 to 5:30. 10% of all merchandise sales goes directly to support USASA scholarships for the athletes. So it goes back to you, and we're coming back to you with the competition back up top. Nice day here in Colorado. Snow flurries over the last couple of days have kind of mellowed things out of here. We've got our 11 to 12-year-old boys called the snowboard Menehune dropping in on course. Bib number 931, Jacob Bayer from the Appalachian Series. Jacob having fun in the sun, getting amplitude right there, coming with a nice straight air, going for the grab. And then into the dark side, the changing of condition as he goes into the shade, coming back into the light. A nice rotation right there, coming around for a nice three. Oh, yeah, bringing it around again. That's a great run to start this competition off. The Menehune Snowboard Boys, bib number 931, Jacob Bayer, closing the door on that first run here at USASA Nationals Championships at the Superpipe. Copper Mountain, of course, hosting us again. A beautiful relationship that started a long time ago. Judges are ready, and the competitors are ready for bib number 929, Colin Begnoche from the Rocky Mountain Series. On course. Lookers left coming in to lookers right. Looking for some momentum and some speed for this 22-foot super pipe. Kind of looks like you, Jonas. A nice straight air right there for bib number 929. Colin coming into the end of his run, going to do a nice rotation right there and ride away with the confidence that it takes to be in a super pipe like this. Snowboard Menehune boys, 2 down, and we're on our way. Rocky Mountain Series, one of the series here in Colorado that you will hear a lot about them, Aspen, Snowmass, as well as some of the other Colorado series. Lucky and blessed to have facilities all over this state where they can practice and hone in on their skills. A disadvantage to some that come from other places, but a big representation as they do compete here and show what they have. We're going to head back up top. Ishiro Sugita from the Rocky Mountain Series on course, bib number 876. As the wind picks up, the Rocky Mountain Series rider dropping in, lookers right. Getting high off that wall, looking for some amplitude right here, definitely, and landing it. Oh, popping off from the coping with that one. Going to double up on that soft wall. Nice 9 coming back to another 9. We've got a great area code here. In case you didn't know, oh, nice big twist. Finishing it up. Wow. Elevating the whole level of this competition. Area codes, it's a Colorado thing, I guess, 970 up here in the mountains, and throwing a lot of 9s right there, coming back to finish it off. That's upping the ante for all of these snowboard Menehune boys here at this competition. First run for Churro in the Rocky Mountain Series, bib number 876.
no grabs fully?
So the front 9 and the front 10 are exactly the same. And the hand check on the front 10 is almost like a check. Yeah, I know, but we're
These dudes just have to do them and they stupid.
Olympians in the house. So many Olympians. I know there's Olympians on stage. Some of them come into the booth. But for the most part, Olympians walking all around. This is a grassroots association where everyone's giving back and coming back around to where they started. USASA Nationals, the beginning of the dream, as many people have seen and come back and really invested in the kids. Shout out to the parents, the sponsors, the volunteers, and the coaches. Everyone coming together to make sure these guys have a fair chance at a dream. And who knows, you can do something else. You don't have to be a pro. It always helps to just be solidified in everything you do in the world. And so this USASA putting it down for character and a lot of goals setting and achievements. On the looker's right, Jonah Hubbard dropping in on course, bib number 949 from the Rocky Mountain Series. On course, snowboard Menehune boys. Getting a nice meth right there. Coming back into the shade, going to go for the grab, but look for the amplitude better. Straight air. Doubling up right there. Great super pipe. Didn't have to smurf it out today. The sun is shining. 4 seasons here in Colorado, so we never know what the weather's going to do. And as that sun continues to beat up this course, it'll soften it up for these riders, and we'll see a lot more amplitude as well. But for now, they're just kind of riding it out and having a great day finishing off that first run. Let's hear it for Jonah Hubbard in the Rocky Mountain Series. Yesterday we were blessed to have, well, each day we always are, to have people get on stage or come into the booth and speak. Everyone from Taylor Gohl to Mila Stalker, Shannon Dunn Downing. If you haven't got the book, go check it out. One of the true pioneers of women's snowboarding, helping to put the sport on the map. She's got her book out. You need to check it out. She was here signing autographs. I think she's still here, but you're going to have to order the book online. She's sold out, and I think that's a beautiful thing, as she should. Few other books out there. Who else? I got a quiz for you. Who else wrote books? Let's see. Within the last 2 years. In the snowboard world that you know, since it's snowboard week. Give you a hint. It's a male and a female, and they're both in the same discipline. Give you another hint. It's not halfpipe. Multiple X Games medalists dominating the early competitive scene have had their start here at USASA Nationals. And from the start, we have Alexander Binnicott from the Rocky Mountain Series on course, bib number 856. Going for the grab right there. Nice steez. The gear lighting up the pipe. I like the color. A nice rotation, switching it up a little bit, going back the other way and coming back around. Stay on his feet, coming back around again. We're going to go with 3 rotations at the bottom. So great run right there, mixing it up towards the bottom for the judges to deliberate from the Rocky Mountain Series rider, Alexander. Bib number 856 closing the door on that first run for the snowboard Menehune boys finals here at USASA Nationals. Snowboard Halfpipe Championship Group 4 underway. Some may think you only have to do halfpipe competition to be successful. Not true. You could do any of these. We have Nathan Pear here as well, Olympic border cross racer, the East Coaster from Bethel, Maine, 2026 U.S. Olympic snowboard team in border cross, known for his explosive starts and aggressive riding style in tight packs. Battled through a stacked World Cups field to earn a spot on the Olympic team, hanging out here as well. These guys coming, not just hanging out doing ride-alongs, jumping in the booth, but also on stage giving out awards, and some of them calling the tricks. On course, bib number 947, Ellis Evanson from the Rocky Mountain Series with his first run, and that nice meth coming out that short side wall of the wall, coming into a nice straight air, getting amplitude for sure on the way, halfway through his run. So halfway there to a complete first run with a rotation right there coming around to a nice left 3. Going to go back the other way to sum it up. That's going to be his run. One and done. Bib number 847. Okay, bib change. A little bib change right there. Bib number 847 correction for Ellis with the Rocky Mountain Series. Mitchell Zazawelski. Zazawelski. Man, you guys' names sometimes. And a lot of Z's, a lot of L's, a lot of W's. Either way, Mitchell's here. USASA alum turned World Cup slopestyle and big air rider. Great personality, 5th podium finisher with strong results at Copper, Aspen, and Mammoth. Out here representing as well. So the list goes on and on and on for the investment. Dropping in on course. Bib number 883, Kai Usami on course for the North Tahoe Series first run. Getting out of the pipe right there. Wind really mellow as he does the method. And then opening up, cabbing out that trick right there. Going to come back around and double up. Looking for some speed through that transition for the next trick. Going to try to really boost out. And, had the speed check, so wasn't able to get the full rotation on that 5, turn 7. And going down, Mr. Usami for the Snowboard Menehune boys. It's only one, and it's a final, so he'll be back with more. Bib number 883 from the North Tahoe Series. Headed back up top for another bib, Ellis Chikoki, ready to drop on course for the Rocky Mountain Series, 16864 on course. Oh, yeah, loving the amplitude off the first 2 hits instantly. A little tweak off the first and the second. Nice pause up there for the rotation. Looking for speed, but not having it on that big wall. So I think he's going to go back and figure out how he can hit this pipe a little bit more towards the end by maintaining that speed throughout the pipe. Rocky Mountain Series, Ellis. And first run for the Snowboard Menehune boys complete as the judges deliberate. And we wait on Jackson Gorley getting locked and loaded at the top. Bib number 815 from the Big Mountain West Series. Summit County, Colorado, which encompasses Copper Mountain, Breckenridge, Keystone. A Basin is considered one of the premier ski regions in the world. The county is located in the heart of Colorado Rockies and is renowned for its high elevation, which ensures the abundance of snowfall, of which I'm pretty sure people can complain about this year. But over the years, so many years of being here in Summit County, I can't complain. You have your good, you have your bad, but our good definitely outweighs the bad, if you can call it bad. We're here. It's a competition. There's snow. And I know that for a lot of these competitors coming from across the world, having this competition in Colorado, the center of the map, definitely helps. On course, bib number 815, Jackson Gorley. Looking for the grabs, getting the amplitude and rotation in as the judges look for all three. A for sure grab. There you go there. And the amplitude and the steez. Sticking that, running out. Maybe looking for another hit. But that's going to do it for Ellis. Bib number 864 in the Rocky Mountain Series. Two Ellises, in case you're wondering. And both are with the Rocky Mountain Series. So how are we going to do that? Ellis and Ellis. Are they going to go into business together, maybe buying properties? You know my dad's last name is Ellis. Maybe are they from Panama? No? Are they even? Yeah, I'm messing with you. You know I got to mess with you guys. I see you over there. I think the judges are ready, and we are ready. So we're going to drop this next rider in, Goofy. Bib number 815, Jackson Gorley from the Big Mountain West Series on course. The Snowboard Menehune Boys Finals here at Copper Mountain, the Athletes Mountain. A nice smooth day and a 22-foot pipe. So let's put it into perspective. Let's see, he's about one story right there of a building. It's just amazing that it just doesn't look that big, but it is huge. I remember the first time I went into the pipe, it just sounded like it was breathing, like, don't mess up in here. Not the place to fool around. So can you imagine what these kids are seeing? What if you don't even have a super pipe? You come from somewhere like Minnesota, eh? Tow ropes and everything. I think the funnest part for those guys is just riding these mountains, taking some fun runs. The United States of America Snowboard and Free Ski Association National Championships have been held at Copper Mountain multiple times, and these championships are some of the most prestigious events for young athletes in snowboarding and freestyle skiing, further cementing Copper's status as a hub for competitive snow sports. On course, Baxter Berkwam from the Upper Midwest Series, bib number 881. Coming in for the Snowboard Menehune Boys Superpipe Championships here at Copper Mountain. He's getting up there. Oh, my goodness. Nice. Opening up and getting outside that coping. Oh, but getting to that icy side. The short side that's seeing only shade, but he's bringing light. Baxter Berkwam, bib number 881. Is he bringing light, or is it Graham's hat bringing light? Loving the style. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, baby, sparkle. As the wind starts to pick up, changing the condition of the next rider's run, you see that cloud cover come in as well, kind of playing with the light. So beyond each rider, the conditions will change throughout the day. One of the things you have to deal with when dealing with extreme or action sports, there's more action within the environment than within just the competition itself and the riders. So action all the way around, pump action. On the microphone, holding it down with a slew of celebrity judges and panel volunteers, starters. I'm pretty sure there is a party going on with our other half of the crew upstairs. A dance party with the ladies of Rage. Shout out to the girls upstairs, Ashley and Kasha, as well as Jessica, as they get these athletes pumped up and ready to drop in such a huge feat, this super pipe and this competition. Dropping in on course, the Goofy rider, bib number 857, Jahai Lu from the Rocky Mountain Series, on course and sending it with the amplitude there. Coming back with a straight air on that second hit. Going to maintain that speed and amplitude as he gets in the rotation, going for the grab. Not sure if it was a full grab, unofficial, of course. Grabbing another rotation, a straight air right there. Looks like getting comfortable for something big here. Nice 5 coming around landing that too, and then maybe something right here coming in. Oh, I thought he was pumping up for that straight air into something else, but maybe we'll see that later. Right now, these guys catching their breath. Upper Midwest Series, Altitude, Rocky Mountain Series, okay. Big Mountain West, North Tahoe is okay. I think some of these people used to the altitude, but some of them not. And what if you're always on tow ropes? Can you imagine riding a mountain like this? It's going to burn. Felipe Sid on course and dropping in from the Southern California Series. Lookers left, bib number 894 on course. Coming around, nice 3 right there, right out the gate. Going to double up and get this run started as the wind dies down and the sun reappears, looking for that meth and looking for some altitude coming out the coping right there with the nose grab. Doubling up right there. And got to maybe get a couple of more hits out here. Nice straight air. Bib number 894, finishing it off with a rotation, Felipe Sid. Felipe getting the altitude or the amplitude as well as the spins going on. One of the most significant milestones for snowboarding. Halfpipe competitions was when they added it to the Winter Olympics in 1998, where snowboarding halfpipe debuted in Japan. Over the years, events and competitions have grown to offer athletes more than just physical competition. They serve as a platform to display what we're seeing today, creativity, technical skill, and progression in the sport. On course, bib number 913, Sebastian Buchner from the Unbound Series. Getting his first run in here with a nice rotation, going for the grab, too. Looking real comfortable out there with Sebastian halfway through his run for the Snowboard Menehune Boys Finals. Oh, clipping. He saw that chipping into the board or into the pipe right there and catching himself with number 913 from the Unbound Series. He's going to go back and try it again. So I know up top they have a dance party going on, but we have a dance party today at the awards stage, so be sure to show up early, 3 o'clock, and you guys get to get on stage. I know you're always like, Pump, can we get on stage? Now you can, right before awards, so don't forget. Bib number 233 on course, Jossie Hetkoff from the Aspen Snowbass Series. Nice tail grab right there as the wind picks up. Looking for a little bit of amplitude for that straight air right there, going for nose grab off the soft wall. A lot of amplitude. Coming in right here, pumped up for it. Gonna do it. There's the rotation we're looking for bib number 233, Jossie Hetkoff. Core values, the goals and core values of USASA is to promote the sport. Snowboarding, this is Snowboarding Week, aims to introduce the thrill of the mountain sports to new riders and elevate the sport through elite level competition. So if you've ever wanted to be a part of things like this, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, especially if you live in Colorado or from your nearest area resort. Get with one of the series directors or try to figure out a way to be a part of such things like this and encourage inclusivity, because snowboarding seeks to be an inclusive sport welcoming all ages and skill levels. Whether you're a beginner or a professional athlete, snowboarding competitions emphasize respect, sportsmanship, and camaraderie. On course right now, Cameron Luang from the Southern Vermont Series, the number 810. Shannon Dunn in the booth yesterday calling the tricks for the girls, and just an amazing experience from her perspective, my perspective, and everyone's perspective to see the level and the change and the transition of this sport as time has gone on. And, you know, Shannon Dunn, known for her powerful, stylish riding at a time when progression was just beginning, she broke barriers in a male-dominated sport, opening doors for future generations. So to be able to have her on stage and giving out awards to those girls and here calling their tricks was just an amazing experience for me, and I'm pretty sure for everyone else that was able to be a part of that. So supporting athlete development from grassroots competitions to professional arena snowboarding competitions aim to help athletes improve their skills and gain recognition on a worldwide stage. Lookers right, we're dropping in on course. Liam Long, bib number 877 from the Aspen Snowmass Series, on course for our snowboard Menehune boys. USASA National Super Pipes Championship Finals opening up for a nice rotation right there. Going to double up. Getting out of the coping there. Going to do it again right there. Oh, I thought he was going to get it for us, but he go ahead and go finish it off with that nice bone it out. Liam Long finishing out with the stees for the judges with a nice crossbone. As for Snowmass Series, bib number 877, finishing off his first run for snowboard Menehune boys. MC Pump enjoying the action here at USASA National Super Pipe Championship as always. Grown up around the pipe, stay around the pipe. I've dug pipes, I've announced pipe, I've run the bottom of the pipe. I've been at the top dapping people up. That's where the fist pump come from. Pump action in the pipe. Yarivo. One of the sponsors keeping me up on the health side of things is our next athlete, Ash Denzing Batera, on course from the North Tahoe Series. Oh, double crab right there. Going with a nice meth, a bag of tricks. He's got it in the bag. Nice rotation getting out with that 3. Give it up for Ash from the North Tahoe Series. Clowning. Double grab. First one we've seen today, right? All week. Get out of here. Wow. Had enough time and did it at the bottom. You know, having enough speed for that. Awesome run by all these athletes putting together nothing but creativity. I mean, we've seen everything from frontside 10s to double grabs here today. Some of the first of all week, as my panel reinforces that. Core values, USASA. Snowboarders place a high value on respecting other athletes in the snowboarding community and environment. And as we've been on the stage as well as out at some of the other disciplines, we have more than 6 disciplines out here competing today. We've seen nothing but respect for other riders. I mean, there was even a rider yesterday, and if I had it in my notes, I'd give you his name, but actually stopped when they collided, didn't finish off his run until the medics came and made sure that the other athlete was okay. Stuff like that you can't make up, but you can see it here every day at USASA Nationals, and not just at the Super Pipe as well. Regular rider dropping in on course, Marco Yang from the Rocky Mountain Series. On course, dropping in, switch.
Did he turn around? Yeah.
Nice. Switchback left for 5. Come into a nice floaty hawk and flip, baby. No way. Oh, this amplitude, this guy is boosting. Putting together a great run. 4 hits and already almost done. Look at the amplitude right there. Wait a minute, bib number 906, Marco Yang.
Is that Ryan saying?
Mark. He did a set, right? Did he gang bang in there? Was he cripping? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Both his sevens were like.
He kind of right there. I like it. That was the one. Once he did the hawk, it was over. I'm a fan all the way through.
Dropping in on course, the Goofy Rider. Bib number 954, Henry Anderson from the New Hampshire Series. On course for his first run in the Snowboard Menehune Boys Superpipe Finals. Nice straight air right there. The flags, those Columbia flags, have got it going on right now as the wind comes through the middle part of the pipe. And a melee going on up top with the clouds, but for some reason not casting a shadow over this course. As these competitors continue to light it up, you're more than welcome to walk up from the bottom up here to the pipe. We've got room for you. A lot of friends, families, and fans up here hanging out the bottom of the pipe. Innovation. Snowboarders are known for pushing the limits of creativity, continually innovating new tricks and styles. You've seen some implemented from these riders today. Definitely a level above, but there is no competition between each one. Each competitor different, each competitor coming from a different place and throwing it down as such. So no judgment, just respect for the passion. The sport thrives on the passion of the community, from the athletes to the fans, and the connection to the mountains. Something hard to get away from, even when there's no competition going on. Dropping in on course, bibber number 941. Nice straight air there. Austin Kroll from the Southern Vermont Series making it halfway through his run. A little mishaps right there, taken away from the speed, but going to go back and gather his wits together for the second run. First run snowboard Menehune Boys for Austin Kroll, bibber number 941. Taking a pause with the family. Of course, families play a crucial role in the development of young snowboarders. The supportive environment, families are typically involved in helping children get to the training sessions and competitions. But the biggest thing is the mental health, offering emotional support and assisting with logistics, So he stops to check it out and see what's going on. He's going to go a second run. But right now, dropping in on course, bib number 898, Bexton Nash from the Unbound Series, getting moss upon them chest with the amplitude coming through that first hit, second hit, and getting a rotation in right there. Going to come back around, go for the grab on that 3 into the short side, going for a nice 5 and making it around as he gets that spin going. Kelly Clark knowing, he comes in with an alley McTwist. What else he did? A 3? He did a backside. I see him do a backside something, but I lost it. So we're going to star him because he's going to have to push with the others, maybe all 5 of them.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see who's beat him.
Want to say something? What's up, my partner, my player partner in the building? Jonas, you want to say something real quick, brother?
What a competition we got going so far. Everybody put your hands together for these competitors out here. Let's get these guys amped up. Heated contest going. Hope everyone's having fun.
Yeah, Jonas. All right, the Goofy Rider. Bib number 928, Maddox Casanega. Drop it in on course from the North Tahoe Series. Oh, no, I got that person. Okay. Nice Saley steez. Surf style. Nice rotation coming back around. That 5 going to get the grab and finish it off comfortably. Good job. I think he's going to go back and touch that up a little bit. Maddox finishing off his first run from the North Tahoe Series. I think when people think about family support, they always think like financial support. They kind of sound the same, family and financial, but it's a little different. Snowboarding is an expensive sport, and grab that one. And oh no, you're good. Encouragement and guidance. Parents and guardians often encourage their kids to pursue snowboarding, fostering a love for sport and maintaining a healthy competitive attitude. So it's bigger than the finance. You don't know how funny that just sounded. Dropping in switch. Lookers left. Bib number 890, Ryan Zhang for the Rocky Mountain Series on course. And getting it in with that rotation, jumping off from the bat. Going to come in and, hold on. Coming in with a switch 9. How hard is it to do anything switch? Oh, yeah, he's pumped up, lit up. Look at that outfit. Loving the color and the style as well as in the pipe. Have you tried to do anything switch? You ever, like, broke an arm or something and try to do everything switch? You know, it's tough, right? One of the toughest, one of the best at it, Danny Davis. And Zhang looking a lot like that coming through representing. But the Southern Vermont Series wants to represent Nolan McEvely on course. And ready to show what he's got. Bib number 915. Nice nose grab right there with the straight ear. Going to get some steez and pop out the coping right there. Another nose towards the end. Comfortable run, real comfortable run. And as we said, the family's role coming into play. The support from the family and the team. Shout out to the coaches as well. Coaches' role in snowboarding. Serve as mentors and trainers for the athletes of all level. Their roles include, technical skills, helping the riders improve their performance in competitions like halfpipe, slopestyle, border cross. But you know me, I'm big on mental health, so the mental coaching snowboarding requires strong mental focus. Coaches provide guidance on how to handle competition stress and visualize tricks and remain calm under pressure, because believe me, this is a lot of pressure. As the judges deliberate, there's pressure there. We're going to head back up top. I didn't hear that number. 840. Regular rider dropping in, switch. Bib number 840, Tingshu Zhang from the Rocky Mountain Series. Lookers right. And ready to join us for snowboard Menehune boys here at USASA Nationals 2026 Halfpipe Championships. Look at the amplitude and the toss going down from Zhang. Don't want to say much because he needs to finish this run. But he's got the rotation. He's got the amplitude. Let's hear the crowd giving it up for bib number 840, Tingshu Zhang from the Rocky Mountain Series.
Yeah. F7, F9, anything back? 7. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, this is a competition. It's heating up as the sun comes out as well. Shaping up to be another beautiful day here in Colorado. The altitude, as soon as you land, 5280, as soon as you hit the mountains, it's going to be doubled. So people dealing with altitude as well. So try to stay hydrated. Get you some electrolytes and some water in you. All right, we're ready for another bibs drop in for this competition. Which one? Snowboard Menehune boys. Behringer Brown, double V, bib number 872, ready to drop in on course for his first run from the Mount Hood Series on course. And ready to show and prove. Nice straight air coming off that wall right there. Gonna go for a truck. Which do you prefer, car or truck? Nice meth. Opening up for a 3, coming in. Just getting comfortable. Look at that surf style. Kicking it, having a great time. You gotta love it as he cabs his way out. Remember, 872, Behringer Brown from the Mount Hood Series, finishing off his run nicely. Menehune boys, super style. Coming down to 2 more. The Southern Vermont Series and the Unbound Series ready to hit this pipe, and up there waiting. Who knows how this wind is going to hold up. Definitely feeling it down here at the bottom. As you watch the flags, you can tell those wood-weighted copper flags just are going. If you haven't been, go check out the barn at Woodward. We have movie nights as well. Next week, we're going to have a bunch of activities that I'll remind you about for Skier Week. Right now on course, reminding you it's a competition. Bib number 921, Gunnar Keene, on course from the Southern Vermont Series. going for the straight air. They're getting the tail end and out of the coping on the second, wind dying down. Get him a better shot and opportunity at completing his run unadulterated.
Lucas. What's the word? I hope you brought glasses because it's blinding in here. Oh, yeah. It's coming in. What up, baby? How you doing, man? How you been, boy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Andy, have you been able to rest and chill and hang out at all?
Not really, but the last few weeks have been fun,
Yeah.
That's been good. So I'm not feeling too tired.
Yeah.
I'm good.
How about you today? Oh, man. I'm here, pump. I'm coming in. We're gonna do this for the kids, whatever you want to say. But that's the intro. You get the intro. And I say, okay, well, where you been? What you been doing? And we'll try to. Right now, I think that was the last one. Out home. So we're gonna go back up top for the second one. Snowboard Menehune boys. Hard name, so I'll stumble through that. But it's a great time to intro you in. I'll get another seat. And then Trish is standing. Trish, can I borrow yours? And then you're gonna actually get to sit next to Trish. What's up? Good to see you, bro. What's up, man? As you guys made it. Yeah, everyone's looking for you yesterday. I'm like, nah.
I had to go to school last year.
Come on in.
I'm gonna just
Right here. Right here. You're in.
Oh yeah, legend.
Yeah. So it's us hanging. Now.
All right.
Where are we at? 931?
We're back up top on course. Pivotal 931. Jacob Bayer set it off last time. Going to set it off again for his second run. Getting the amplitude start. I think he's up there, the one pumping everybody up. If it isn't Caution, those guys up there, Jessica, with the dance party. Don't forget about the dance party at the Ward stage today. Show up early. I think some of the athletes might even be there signing autographs and hanging out, dancing with you. So DJ Landry holding it down, representing. Just like Jacob Bayer, representing and holding it down, putting down a second run with amplitude and style. And Steve's up in the ante from his second run. Let's hear it for him. Well, let's see. We always have some type of surprise, some type of special thing happening here at USASA. The investment of not only the organization but the athletes. Who do we have visiting me today? I don't know. I never know who's going to pop into the booth. It's always a surprise. But I think today we have someone you all know that goes by the name
Lucas Foster.
What?
What's up?
Get out of here.
Stoked to be in here with you guys.
Get out of here. Get out of town. You're not you. You're not you, dude.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Yeah,
Prove
Alex.
it. Okay, we've got a visual on it. It is Lucas Foster holding down and representing MC Pump. What's going on? We're going to call some tricks and kick it and find out what's going on in your life.
Yeah, man, I'm super pumped to be at the bottom of the pipe, and Menehune and Breaker Boys, super stacked field of riders every time. I remember being in Breaker Boys at Nationals. Those were the days. That was like the heaviest age group I was competing in for sure. So stoked to be here and to get back to the roots, man.
That's what it's about, is Colin getting back to his roots, bib number 929 from the Rocky Mountain Series, finishing off his second run.
Colin.
The roots. Tell us about the roots. What have you been doing? What's been going on in your life the last
few
months?
Couple months has been just a lot of half-pipe competitions. It was a super hectic winter with the Olympic qualifying process and the Snow League Tour and all the other events. So we were just in the pipe a lot, but it was really fun, man. Yeah.
All right, check this one out. Bib number 876, Ichiro for the Rocky Mountain Series, dropping it on course for his second run. You want to call this one?
Yeah, let's do it. Ichiro.
All right.
Where's Ichiro from? Is he Japanese? Here he is on that first hit. Oh, my goodness. Front 10 on the first hit. No way. Into the cab 7. Proper hawk and flip. Frontside 900. Very inverted. This kid is a beat. Oh, my goodness. Backside 900.
Watch this one.
He has a better back nine than me. Oh, my gosh.
Like where he's landed. What do you have to say about that run?
That was very impressive. I mean, wow, I'm kind of speechless. That was nuts.
Hey, we're at a Menehune snowboarding competition.
He's got
man.
that Japanese blood in him. You could tell by the way he rides. That was amazing.
Yeah, the style comes out, right?
Yeah, the level of riding. I mean, you see it at the top level. It's insane. And with that, it's just as high. Well, not just as high, but it's rising and the level's going up just as much in the grassroots level. I mean, when I was 11 years old, we were not touching 900s.
Speak on it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I mean, I think kids these days, they're putting so much more time and, focused energy into that one discipline. You see a lot of kids riding here in this half pipe, really just grinding on half pipe. Same thing on slope style. So with that comes just, the level's just going to go up. When I was younger, it was a lot of, we're going to do half pipe, slope style, rail jam, GS, slalom, border cross. So the level maybe was just a little lower, but we were riding everything. So like this new era of snowboarding is pretty wild.
Amazing, right? You never would think when you first started doing. Why did you start doing it? What was the goal? What was the reason behind? What was your why?
I mean, my why, it was just like a hobby with my parents on the weekends. I never really knew about the Olympics or anything till I was a little older, till I was like 10, 11 years old. But, just go with the flow. And here we are.
We're back with the flow.
Yeah.
Alexander out there getting his flow on. Second run, snowboard Menehune boys, bib number 856 on course.
Nice method on that sunny wall. That sunny wall looks amazing.
949. Jonathan.
Nice.
Oh, Jonah
Coming
Hubbard.
in, oh, yeah.
Skip down one.
Coming into the front side
Sorry,
wall.
Jonah.
Frontside 360 proper. Into the Pop-Tart. Solid run. Flowing real well in those transitions on that white space board.
What advantage do you think the Rocky Mountain Series has?
I mean, Rocky Mountain, this is where everyone's coming to ride. This is where everyone's moving from other places to ride Copper, to do this series. Rocky Mountain was always the premier series when I was growing up, too. Like, if you came to this series, you had a challenge for sure to do well in these regional events. So Rocky Mountain Series is definitely breeding the best riders.
We've got another one, bib number 856.
Coming in this
dropping
backside
in on course.
wall. First hit, sick. Backside air.
That's Alexander Pinacote.
Alexander got the yellow banana suit on.
Dude,
Sick.
Loving it,
He's got
right?
the swag. Nice. Look at all that speed he's gaining. This is amazing.
Using the transition the best he can.
I thought that was going to be a little air to fakie Oh, into the alley-oop. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he's got on this last hit. Frontside alley-oop. 3. Nice.
There he is. Oh, he's looking for more.
Alexander. Oh, into the switch alley-oop 3. He's just not stopping. That's how you got to do it. Ride every single part of the half pipe until it runs out.
Least amount of hits that you could hit. What do you think in a half pipe and still score good? 5 to 7?
I think at this level, I think you should. I don't know. Good question. Really good question. I
Most
think
hits you can hit. I mean,
most hits. I've seen some riders get like 10 to 11.
exactly. These
At
guys.
the top level, you got to get 5, but I think here you could get away with like 7.
7.
Nice,
oh,
big
nice.
frontside
Hit
air
number
on the first
847 on course. Ellis Evanson for the Rocky Mountain Series.
Yeah, Ellis. Nice frontside 3. Losing a little bit of speed on the cab wall, but still getting in the cab 3. Into the alley-oop last hit. And frontside alley-oop. I'm loving the alley-oops. Lots of kids going back-to-back alley-oops at the end.
And these guys are having a good time at it. You see how they're just like clapping their hands.
Yeah.
All the parents and all the participants at the bottom of the pipe cheer for every kid.
Yeah.
And that's really awesome,
Yeah,
especially
this
if
is-
you don't really have a supporting cast like that. If you're by yourself, you're traveling, your parents
Yeah.
aren't there, or you just have just your coach. That's kind of a good thing, right?
Totally, yeah. I mean, this is that was definitely the highlight for me at USASA. Was always like, this was your chance to reconnect with all your friends from all around the U.S., and everyone's stoking each other out. We're all competitors, but we all want to see each other land our runs. All the parents are stoked for your friends as well. It's just like, it's a good vibe here, and this is snowboarding. It's all about pushing yourself and feeding off the energy. And feeding off the energy of this top section right here. Beautiful front 3 Indy grab. Nice.
Yeah, Quentin on his second run from the Rocky Mountain Series
Really
did over
good cab 3
765.
into the front side air. Loading up for the
Oh,
back
he
5.
did it,
Nice.
too. Oh, man, look at that sun comes down. The wind is just not even
Yeah.
present. Look at his hands.
Great
pumping his
run,
way.
dude. Nice back 5. You got to love seeing the kids stoked after their runs. That's what it's all about.
Completing a run.
Yeah.
What is that like? Envisioning it, creating it. I mean, what is it? It's just from the beginning. You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And then at what point do you scrap something and put something else in because it's more you or it's more that day because
Yeah.
the conditions change?
Yeah, I mean, that's everything. Like, I've always said snowboarding, it's an art. Like, you got to really paint the picture how you see it, how you like it. It's tough with competing because these days with this level, there is like a recipe for
Yeah.
a run to do well. But, sometimes you got to do what feels right to you. And sometimes that's when you put your best runs down. Like, for me this winter, I was very stuck on one run leading up to the Olympics, and then after that was over, I totally switched my run up and did stuff that I, never thought I would do in a contest. And the last few events were some of my better events. So yeah, it's
Right.
like you just gotta
Experiencing.
it's freestyle,
Yeah.
freestyle snowboarding.
There's the big word right there. You're free. You break
Yeah.
free from the binds.
Exactly.
The change that may be encapsulating the mind on what you can and can't do. Dropping in on course for the second run, bib number 883, Kai Usami, breaking up that Rocky Mountain Series with the North Tahoe Series coming in on course.
Oh wow, Kai with a really nice first 2 hits, huge frontside air into a backside air, stale fish, showing really good variety with his grab selection. That's awesome. Nice frontside. Oh, front 3. Looks like he maybe wanted to go for a little more rotation on that, but great
Still
job.
smiling. You
Great
see that
job.
smile?
Yeah.
The first thing you can see is that smile, right?
Yep.
The experience.
Well, you could tell he was definitely sending it, going all in, and sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you don't land your run, but you gave it everything you had, and you got to be proud of yourself for that.
Exactly. Back up top, Rocky Mountain Series. I mean, that was a short break. North Tahoe Series jumping in there. Back to the Rocky Mountain Series. Ellis up top, bib number 864. On course.
Tail grab, hitting a little body jar on the way in. That was sick.
That amplitude, trying to keep it, right?
Nice frontside 3.
Showing the
Really
white
good.
space.
Cab 3. Coming into this last few hits. Back 5.
Oh, wall touch and then
Oh.
reverting around. Oh,
Couple
man.
reverts. Good save.
Yeah. It was really dialed in. You could tell Ellis was dialed in right there, focused, looking at
Ellis.
the next hit every time. The experience. After this next rider, I want you to talk about the experience of the Olympics. Because I know a lot of people really want to hear what it's like to compete at that level. Jackson Gorley in on course from the big
Jackson.
Mountain West Series, bib number 815.
Jackson hitting that front side wall for his first hit. Oh, yeah, alley-oop in the middle of the pipe. That's impressive. A lot of people opting for the alley-oop at the end of their run, so to see it in the middle definitely shows some versatility.
22-foot pipe.
And another nice alley-oop.
You think people realize how big or just how intimidating this pipe is?
Yeah, it's insane. No, it's
I keep telling them, if you see a lion on TV, you're like, yeah, I can fight that thing, no problem. But then you see it in person, you're like, whoa, or a gorilla or something. It's the same here. The cameras and everything, I don't think really show the depth of just how huge this thing is, and these are just kids.
Yeah, totally. No, mad props to everybody getting in that pipe and giving it
the
everything.
Experience of the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, the Olympics, it's a trip, man. Like, the qualification process is quite the experience, like I went to Beijing and I missed this Olympics barely this season, and the experience going, like, unreal. Just to be on, like, a team with Shaun White, Taylor Gold, Chase Josie was, like, really special, and then but also to, like, go for an Olympics this time around and not qualify, like, it just shows how gnarly it is. The whole U.S. team this year was super heavy. We had such a battle, and I mean, I learned more through the Olympic process than I will in any other thing in my life. So thankful for it for sure.
Yeah, we saw Louis go for the Italians.
Yeah, Louis. Like, it was really cool to see everybody.
I
mean, the best part is when you can go to the Olympics and do the best run that you can do. That's the dream for everybody, and especially this time around, we saw that. The whole U.S. snowboard team, everyone did the best riding that they've ever done. Louis Vito, I remember Louis calling me a few days before competing, and he's like, do I just go for a safety run and just get to the bottom, or should I go all in and do back-to-back 1260s? I'm like, dude, Louis, you're 38, you got nothing to lose. Like, you're not going back to the Olympics. Go all in. That's what you're known for, is going all in. And he did it. So
you got to do it. I mean, we've got Baxter Berkland that just went from the Upper Midwest Snow Series, go all in, bib number 881, but now we are on bib 857.
Oh,
Jahai
is this?
Lee,
yeah,
Rocky
this
Mountain
is
Series.
this is my boy. I took a few runs with him earlier this winter, and he's crushing it. No way.
Yeah. What is some of his? I know all the riders have their favorite tricks and stuff that they're good at, and then they have the things that they're practicing and trying and might throw in. Do you know any of his?
Yeah, so when I rode with him, I think so his American name is Jason, so that's how I know him. But Jason and I rode for a few runs together, and we worked on just, like, mixing his grabs up and trying to get him going above the lip on both walls. And, I mean, that run just now, I'm like, no way, this kid is a new rider. So
right. Felipe
so he was a really strong backside rider, and just goes to show time in the pipe pays off.
It pays off every time. The progression is there. Felipe Sid throwing threes.
Yeah, Felipe with some great threes at the top and still holding speed. That's impressive.
Going for his grabs, got a nose in, so a few straight A's here, but I know he's pumping up for something.
Yeah, super clean line between the walls. Backside three at the end. Nice, Felipe.
The Southern California Series, he has kind of like that surfing style. Bib number 894 closing the door on a snowboard Menehune. Second run right there for our USASA National Superpipe Championships.
We got Cruz Rodriguez in the crowd. Yeah, Cruz.
What's up,
dude?
Cruz?
Great riding the other day.
Hey, Cruz.
So sick. Cruz is definitely one of my favorite young up-and-coming riders. Amazing style, amazing clothing style, too. He is he's my pick for next up for sure.
Yeah,
watch out for Cruz.
Cruz did great in his own, but then he came in for open class and joined us as well. And so It's always good to get
Cruz.
everyone together, and represent. Cruz, you going to help me call this? Yeah, you both are going to call this for the first time in the world ever. We're at Sebastian.
So, Cruz, I see you got the Olympic team jacket on, or one of the jackets from Nike. Are we going to see one of these on you in, like, one more Olympics, one or two more of your own?
Maybe the next one.
Yeah, dude. Well, the way I saw you riding the other day, I'm like, oh, we got to watch out for Cruz, man.
Thank you.
All right, Cruz, take it away. Front three, cab
Front
three.
Sebastian.
Unbound series.
Unbound series.
We got Sebastian in there, the Unbound series. What's he doing?
Yeah.
It's a nice backpack.
So talk about your experience here, Mr. Rodriguez. How's it been, and what's going on with you?
It's been great. Lots of work in this pipe, and it's always fun to compete. And I'm so thankful for all the people that are here for me.
Any questions for Lucas while you're hanging out with him? What's going on? What do you got for him?
No, not much questions.
You got any challenges for him? You called him out. You said you're going to do it. What? Next Olympics, you're going to meet up with him?
Yeah, probably.
You hear that? Cruz saying, hey, I'll be there the next Olympics with you.
Yeah, Cruz. So we were just talking about training in this half pipe and kind of how much, your generation is training in the pipe at a young age. I know you've been spending a lot of time in Japan on the airbag. Is that your plan for the summer? Spend a bunch of time out there?
Yeah, that really helps, like, with getting, like, air awareness and stuff and getting the tricks down without getting hurt, and then, like, bringing them to snow and, like, Mount Hood and stuff. So, yeah, we'll be doing that again.
Nice, dude. Well, hopefully I see you out there. I still haven't been, but watching you guys out there, I got inspired. So
Yeah, it's really fun.
nice.
So keep banging, man. Keep throwing down. You want to say something before you head out?
Thank you, everybody.
And keep supporting, huh?
Yeah, thanks,
The
Cruz.
dream. All right. On course for their second run. Josie Hetkoff, bib number 233 from the Aspen Snowmass Series.
Aspen Snowmass Series. That's where I was going to ride the half-pipe contests when I was younger. So they got a great group of people running that series, and AVSC, great program too. Frontside three. What a good save at the end. Great save on that front three.
I like how you said that, because when I first moved here, I was going to go straight to Aspen. And they talked me into moving to Breckenridge. And I just kind of wonder what would have happened if I would have made it to Aspen as opposed to Breck as far as extreme sports and everything. I think, it probably would have still been the same, because it's still that same vibe.
Yeah, totally. I mean, both places were just popping off, especially like early 2000s, late 90s. Like, that's where you had to be, Breck or Aspen.
And now you can pretty much be anywhere, right?
Yes and no. It really depends what you want to do. If you want to ride pipe, you got to kind of be willing to travel all around the world and chase half pipes.
Yeah.
But I'm a big believer that there's a lot that you can build as a snowboarder, no matter where you are. Like I'm from Telluride. Oh yeah,
nice
alley-oop
three.
at the end. Yeah. Like I grew up in Telluride, riding in Telluride, and I'm competing just in half pipe now, and there's no half pipe in Telluride. So really, yeah, you can build good riding fundamentals anywhere you are in the world, and prepare yourself so that when you do get into a 22-foot pipe, it's a little easier for learning tricks and stuff.
And the travel, part of the travel of this lifestyle. How are you holding up from that? Because you're chasing it.
Yeah, no, I mean the travel is pretty gnarly. You gotta stay on top of your health. You gotta definitely I don't know. It takes a toll on you over time, but I think if you play your cards right and you prioritize the right things, you can stay on top of it pretty well. But it's a true honor, and I'm so thankful to see the world and experience different groups of riders and see so many different people.
Okay. Bib number 877 dropping in on course, Liam Long from the Aspen Snowmass Series.
Nice run. Yeah, look at that first hit. Beautiful frontside air. Boning out the back leg. Coming into the frontside 360. This kid's from Aspen too, you said?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Liam
three.
has a great style.
Yeah,
man.
Liam Long, he knows how to grab his snowboard. That's what we like to see.
It seems like he's taking it really mellow.
Yeah,
from
nice
this one.
run.
He must like that first one. The other one,
You know, definitely you could say mellow on the trick difficulty, but the way he rode his snowboard between the walls is really good. Grabbing every single hit, holding amplitude. Liam, great run, dude.
you know, the funny thing is they don't have any idea that but they don't listen. Probably till they get to the bottom. They don't know Lucas is in here calling him. Look at him. Does it look like he's aware that you just called his tricks?
He
clue.
shouldn't be listening.
clue.
He should just be stoked on
When
his,
he goes
on his
back and he
riding,
looks
yeah.
at the live stream, I mean, the appreciation of everything is just like, hey,
Yeah.
USA is invested. And not only are they invested, but you're invested. Why are you back?
Man, I love working with USASA. Like, I used to be on the board for USASA, did nationals when I was younger. They've been helping me a lot with our nonprofit out of Telluride, supporting grassroots snowboarding. So it's like the least I can do is show up, stoke the kids out, and really, like, I mean, it just brings back memories of, like, you know, these are some of the best memories I have of snowboarding, even to this day. After, like, competing on the Pro Tour for, like, 10 years, like, still USASA were some of the best times I've had. So, yeah. You know, it's crazy. I've never podiumed at nationals once. Never.
You know,
I had a lot of top fives. I think I got like fourth. I mean, back in the day, open class nationals was like a heavy pipe. It was like a stacked Rev Tour. You know,
right.
So,
Bib number 830, drop it in on course. Ash Denzing.
coming into that first hit, beautiful frontside air.
Yeah, he is from the North Tahoe series.
Yeah, a lot of rippers out of Tahoe.
Now, if people want to get in touch with all the good stuff you're doing and pushing the grassroots of everything, how can they do that?
Yeah, we got a little nonprofit called the Dean's List that's out of Telluride with myself, a couple of our Telluride homies, and a couple pro skiers and snowboarders. So Benny Harrington.
Nice.
We got Mitch over there on the board of directors as well.
Yeah,
we got,
Mitch was going to be speaking later.
Yeah, Taylor Gold, Bobby Brown.
Bobby came in too?
Yeah, no way.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
but basically, we just raise funds, give away grants for kids that are in kind of like the mountains that are outside of like the Rocky Mountain series.
Right.
There's a lot of riders out there that are great riders that don't have access to the programs, coaches,
much needed
resources. So we do some grants to get kids traveling, get kids chasing their dream at a young age. And
you can hold it.
Oh yeah.
Bib number 906 dropping in on course. Marco Yang, you want to call it?
Marco Yang coming into his second run, right?
Yeah, second.
Yeah, cool.
Insane. All of these guys, man, it really, like you're putting it all into words. I love all these kids. They're insane.
Yeah.
And like you said, you didn't even podium. A lot of kids didn't.
Yeah.
Switch.
Dropping in switch. Coming in. Looks like it's going to be a switch backside hit on his first hit. Oh, I know this kid, Mark. Beast mode. That was a perfect switchback 5 first hit into a cab 7.
Oh.
Wow, Mark. Frontside 900 tail grab.
Oh, what?
Mark.
No way.
Mark putting it all on the line. Just catching that toe edge a little bit. Yeah, Mark. Oh, look at that. He's got the horns up at the end. What a beast.
Man, look at this team of guys just
still
hanging
sitting
out
in
down
second
there.
place. I missed his first run, but if it was anything close to that, I would hope that he has a
definitely.
He's looking good for a podium.
Yep. Hey, well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for letting everybody know what's really going on behind the scenes, and how I love how you really motivate these kids to do more. And I'm pretty sure you've got to go hit this mountain and hang out with everyone else. But I'm sure all these kids that are competing at the Super Pipe, hey, you kids, JB2 and all you guys, if you guys want to get a picture real quick with Lucas before he heads out, I'm pretty sure we can let him go, and he's going to jump out there with you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
pumped.
again. Any shout-outs or
man.
anything you want to say?
No, shout out to all you guys, everyone that makes nationals happen, and all the Groms out there ripping. You guys are inspiring us daily, and
Daily, man.
yeah, come shred later. Halfpipe happy hour from 2:30 to 3:30. I'm going to be doing that with the Vermont Academy, so we're going to be riding this thing in the afternoon. But come shred with us. Come say what's up, and let's have a fun day, guys.
Thank you, brother. We'll see you soon. All right, these riders, snowboard Menehune boys, Austin Kroll out there, bib number 941 from the Southern Vermont Series, having a go at it and a fun time. I mean, you get up here. If you guys haven't seen the Super Pipe action, you need to come up here. It's going down. This is where the party is always. Back in the day, I remember people didn't really try to get to the other parts. Everything was really close. And so you're able to come in and the mountain accommodating you for such an event. Short hike up, but come check out the Super Pipe action. As you're on the lift, you can also see it from the side. But great action here from USASA Nationals 2026. Dropping in on course, bib number 898, Baxton Nash with the Unbound Series. Great run. His first run, going to add to that as he comes in. Don't forget, you guys riding and hanging out. Lucas Foster will be hanging out a little bit. You guys want to take some pictures and stuff? Getting mute right there, coming around. Lots of amplitude getting out of the coping. And he's got his rotation going. Reach for that one deep as he was coming down as opposed to going up. Nice floaty backside 5 and a straight air there. Oh, there it is. Front side. Those threes and then that alley-oop McTwist, keeping it consistent with his first run, but looks so much better. I mean, I think it's just getting better and better and better. As the weather gets better and they get more comfortable, this competition just heats up more and more. We thank all of the volunteers and the staff and those that came together behind the scenes that help us to have events like this. USASA Nationals, a grassroots event. Been around for a long time, and it's going to be around for a long time. So thanks to everyone who contributes to USASA Nationals. David Remy Cocker dropping in on course, the Goofy Rider, bib number 841 from the Southeastern Series on course. Whoa. Maddox Casanega. Is that Maddox? Looks like 928 on course. Maddox Casanega from the North Tahoe Series on course. There he is. What happened to David? Did David not run? I didn't hear that. You're all right. David DNS on that last one. So we did not have David. No, we got it. Taking a short break as the judges deliberate. We're going to get someone locked and loaded in. Back up top. And it's going to be bib number 890 dropping in. Switch, Ryan Zhang. Ryan Zhang having a great go at it the last time. Coming in, switch, a difficult thing to do. Let's see if he's got what he's got for us. On course for the Rocky Mountain Series. Let's see, I can't see him up there. Is that him Looker's left? Yeah, that's him Looker's left. Ryan Zhang on course. Dropping in switch, bib number 890 for the Rocky Mountain Series. Going with a nice floaty 9. Coming in, getting a grab as well. The rotation same as before. Look at the outfit. Oh, getting off the wall with that pop. Not have to use his hand on there. Back 5. That's what he was looking for, and here it is. Oh! No. No, send him down. Send him down right away. Yep, send him. All right. Give him. Go ahead, give him some space. Try not to touch him. Try not to move him. Try not to touch him. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't touch him. Don't move him.
He's out.
Okay. Come in.
I was safety patrol.
Okay. Safety's here. Grab that deck. Grab that deck. Grab that deck for her so it doesn't go. Yes,
Stay
grab
still.
the deck.
Try and stay still. Try and stay still. Can you hold his legs?
Yep.
Let's stabilize him.
Yep.
I did. Yeah, did you see exactly where he hit his head?
I didn't see where he hit his head. I thought he was okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to stabilize
You're
him.
okay.
Whoa,
You're
whoa,
okay.
whoa. Don't move, don't move.
Don't move, buddy.
I
It's all
I-
right, bud.
I unclipped his
We're here.
helmet.
We're
Is this
here.
his helmet?
Just breathe. Take your time. We got you. Conscious?
He was definitely. Tom, is he one of yours?
Yeah. This is Dad.
Hey,
Careful,
Dad.
careful,
Okay.
careful.
Okay, buddy.
And he hit his head.
He must have hit his head.
Okay, let's
I've got his neck stable.
Cool. We're gonna send a rig down and I'm gonna stabilize his head too as well. Okay. Really quick.
Man, you guys got some nice riders. You got some good friends. They all came out to rescue you. Hey, buddy. He's a rocket star. Rocket Man. Hey, buddy.
Channel 4. We're gonna stabilize his spinal
He's still out. He's still out.
What's his name? Ryan. Ryan, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ryan? Ryan, if you can hear me, can you respond? You can say anything. Can you hear me, Ryan? Yeah? Okay.
Check. All right, we're back. And Ryan will be okay. Prayers with the family. Bib number 915 dropping in on course. Nolan McEvely from the Southern Vermont Series on course and well into his way for the second run USASA Menehune Boys Superpipe Championship. True. We are about 4 riders away for this year's Snowboard Week USASA Nationals 2026. Menehune Boys Finals Championship. Tingsu Jang, bib number 840, the regular rider dropping in. The Rocky Mountain Series representative coming in huge with that last run, bib number 840. On course as the sun beats up this course and the wind starts to pick up a little bit. Let's see what he's got ready for us. Looker's right. Drop it in on course. Tingsu Jang. The amplitude right there getting the grab as well, landing comfortable. Oh, look at that landing. Nice 9. Coming back again. But the Sev going to get the grab right there and the rotation. And look at the look. That's enough. I think he's like, yeah, I could do more, but that's enough for now. Ting Zhu finishing off his second run, bib number 840. Regular rider, so hitting some of that switch with the Rocky Mountain Series and the Snowboard Menehune Boys. Tingsu Zhang. More competition to come. We've got the Snowboard Menehune girls as well as a dance party. Don't forget, awards is always at 4:30, but this time the kids and everyone actually gets to get on stage with DJ Landry, Kasha, our starter up there at the Halfpipe, and me, your MC Pump, on stage from 3 to 4. Dropping in on course for the second run, bib number 872, Double V, Behringer Brown with the Mount Hood Series on course for his second run. Snowboard Menehune Boys here at USASA Nationals 2026 Snowboard Championships. Nice method right there. Halfway through his run, hitting it a lot of times, as we said before. Oh, and maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Going for the 5 right there and catching up on the short side of that pipe and going down. Behringer Brown had more in the tank, more in his bag, as the kids say. His bag is full, and he's just going to have some fun and hang out with the rest of his team, which is unofficially all the riders here. All of them hanging out at the bottom because they're all friends and families from another mother. Dropping in on course, Gunnar Kane from the Southern Vermont Series, bib number 921. His second run, look at that, getting out that coping right there. Rolling his windows down because it was a nice day in Colorado. You don't never know. And the clouds have despairingly disappeared for the most part. Nice 3 right there, coming back around with the rotation. Going to double up and then use that transition to the fullest of his abilities. Pumps through, loses his pass, but gets the 5 down. That's what they call leaving it on the floor. Bib number 921, leaving it all on the floor. Gunnar Keene from the Southern Vermont Series. Is that a slipper for us coming to help us out? Yeah. Is he helping or is he prepping for Bodie Calhoun? Yep, I would use that. I'd be like, yeah, man, look at that, Calhoun. You got your own assistant slipper. But it's hard not to slip. I mean, even if you're coming to grab that, you're going to manicure the pipe. So thank you. Why? Because Copper Mountain is the best in the world. And their slip crew that helps us maintain this park, builds this park. They're all really good guys, and they dedicate themselves to coming in here when no one wants to wake up, and they stick around when no one wants to stick around. So there's nothing else that can be said that hasn't been said about Copper Mountain and their staff and their supporting this and other events as USASA Nationals. Bib number 944 dropping in on course. Bodie Calhoun from the Unbound Series on course. Oh, look at that. He's been holding on for a while, and it's for this. Nice, Matt. Did you see the steez coming out of that coping? I mean, if someone was set up for a camera right there, it would have been sick. He's throwing down. If he's going to close the door on this, he's going to do it the right way. Looking at us, yeah, we saw you, buddy. Oh, and there it is. He had enough in the tank. There it is, pumped up, ready to go. Bodie Calhoun from the Unbound Series. These guys have so much room in this pipe, and it's so smooth that they're able to boost out of the last part of that like that. I mean, yeah, he could have just rode in, but he looked at it like, come on, I finished the toughest part of my run. I'm through. I'm going to go ahead and send it for the judges and for you down there at the bottom of the pipe watching. Thank you, Bodie. That was great. Snowboarding, Menehune Boys USASA National Snowboard Week here at Copper Mountain 2026. All right, you see what's going on. As I said, Calhoun. Y'all know Calhoun? Y'all know Calhoun. You ever listen to Outkast? Calhoun.
I didn't realize I was behind me.
Man, I didn't know you were out there so quick.
I worked safety and strategy for 2 years.
Man.
I'm always the person I've seen at these events. What a nice group of kids all around. Like, how did they go? They came up first. Yeah?
That's that camaraderie. It's like everything we're talking about. That's what we're talking about the other day.
Summer wrestle.
You just got her back. We have snowboard Menehune girls practice going on for a little while. So if I tune out, you know why. These guys got a little bit of a practice. If someone's out there listening to the live stream, why don't you try to see how many words I say? Every competition. You know, they got that thing that counts your steps. I want a word counter so I know when to turn it off. I'm done. You're at your limit. Vams, 2 to 3 o'clock. Happy hour, huh? The Academy partners. VAMS is the Vermont Academy at Mount Snow. Stratton Mountain School and Carabasset Valley Academy, Killington Mountain School as well. Those are our academic partners. But the official online academic partner of USASA is U.S. Performance Academy. And it's a fully accredited independent online middle and high school for students in grades 6 to 12. Flexible learning schedules and individualized academic support. and a college preparatory curriculum designed to adapt students' busy lives. Say that real fast.
You're welcome. It's us. It's the fam, girl. Fam. It's all of us. Thank you for coming. All right, brother.
Hey, Kasha, wait right there.
Waterville Valley
right there, I'm
Academy
gonna come
was
out.
founded in 1972 for aspiring student athletes in grades 6 through 12. Our students are dedicated to performing the highest level of snow sports performance while being challenged in a rigorous, full-time academic program which offers 12 AP courses and a deep commitment to individualized learning.
Show me how you care. Tell me how you loved before. Show me how you smile. Tell me why your hands are cold.
Work hard, don't complain. Take it in and give it all out. You don't wanna squab, you don't really wanna mob, you don't wanna know your eyes when it comes to the best. You ain't never tried, you would never try, you ain't never ride or survive over time with the best. You don't wanna squab, you don't really wanna mob, you don't wanna know your eyes when it comes to the best. You ain't never tried, you would never try, you ain't never ride or survive over time with the best. Put a dream chase for the cardio. It's like a leg day going hard. I'm kicking around balls, spar on the audio. I got much work that I'm putting in. Taught self-worth, never thought I couldn't win. Ain't a rule out there that I couldn't be in. Every L was a lesson and I took it in.
This is for you, Dad.
Grouping initiated. Group members connected.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Hey guys, I just got off the lift. Where are you?
Hey, we're down here in the sunny catwalk. We're waving at you.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Cardo, music on.
Music on.
All right. Hey, Cardo, volume up. Let's go.
Nationals 2025. Milani, Amai. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, she's blue. She's cooking.
It's not about the TV. It's not about these competitions. What is it really about? The fun.
Let's go Nationals!
Oh my God.
Yo, what up, y'all? Zep Powell here. Just want to give a big shouts out to Stratton Mountain School. It was my second home growing up. It really helped me take my snowboard to the next level. Where I get snowboard every day, use the facilities, time to work on school and stuff. Just like have all the amenities to really pursue and push your snowboard career. It really taught me so much, and it can do the same for you. So, if you think about checking it out, I'd say check it out. It's fire.
You like that?
I just got second at dance.
The level of snowboarding has never been higher, which means that my body is pushing its limits every day that I go ride. And as I'm traveling the world all season long, Evo has me covered with the absolute best recovery devices that can go anywhere in the world with me. The Evo Smart app tailors the pressure and targets the zones exactly to my preference. I know that with the right recovery, I'm prepared and confident every time that I strap into my snowboard. And I can just snowboard way more than I ever did before.
I'm Ben Harrington, member of the New Zealand national ski team and Olympic skier at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics.
I'm Mr. Harrington, 2025 world champion, 2025 Crystal Globe winner in Big Air, and two-time X Games medalist.
This season was cut short for me due to an injury at World Champs in Switzerland. This was until I got my Evo recovery boots, bringing the expertise of the rehab center straight to me.
To push the limits of my sport and learn bigger tricks, I do lots of intense leg training sessions. I always carry my recovery boots, so after these intense workouts, I can refresh my legs and be in control, all from my phone. From podium back to training, it's always with me, silently fueling me to push limits.
Honestly, just the support that I get from Vermont Academy, from VAMS, from my family, from my friends, everybody, just all kind of pushing me in the right direction.
All right, the Flying V representing unison, but also that we're done with practice. So Menehune Girls Snowboard Championships, the finals for the Menehune Girls. Stage getting set for these ladies to come in and represent. As you've seen over the mountains, so much progression, steez, style, and anything else you want to add in there. Courage, character, foresight for this competition. It's going to be fun, as it always has, watching all these series come together and really represent this sport as a whole. USASA Nationals putting together over 32 series. And I'd like to give a shout out to all those series directors, as well as the series for coming through here. We've got USASA National staff on board as well, with Director Kim Raymer. And then you got the office manager. You're never going to see her, Emily McBride, as well as our marketing communications manager, Sam Snyder. And at IT, old school Rocky Mountain Series, PK, Paul Krahulik. We got two PKs, so shout out to those guys in the office that most of us never really see, but I'm sure a lot of you do. They are definitely working hard in there and really trying to make it to where all these athletes and competitors and kids have a great chance and opportunity and the ability to make it here, and not only to make it here, but to achieve a lot of different goals. Ben Hugo, where'd you get that from? I don't know. It looked like a lot. It looked like a lot of snacks, man. What you got? I want a Japanese Kit Kat. You got one? Hey, there we go. Apple. That's awesome. I'm going to keep that. You guys think we're kidding, but we're serious. All the way from Japan, my Kit Kat. It's an apple one. Some of the crazy things that you've eaten in Asia. Everyone told me about McDonald's and everything. Like, yeah, McDonald's, go to McDonald's when you get overseas. I got overseas, I went to McDonald's, and for the first time, I think I had a fish sandwich. What was it? It was a salmon burger. What's some of the weirdest stuff you've eaten? Jonas looks at me and just smiles from the get. Oysters are weird. Shout out to the Adirondack, the Appalachian, and the... We always have fun with that. Only with people who are from there, though. Appalachian. Have fun with it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sign making. When did you make that? A couple days ago or recently? We got that sign making thing going on down there. 2 days of that. Ski week coming up, snowboard week we're enjoying. Aspen Snowmass Series, the Big Alaskan Series. Big Mountain West, the Catskill Mountain, Central Oregon, Grand Canyon Series, Great Lakes Series, Inland Northwest, Maine Mountain, Mid-Atlantic, the Midwest Bass Mountain Hood Series, New Hampshire, North Tahoe, Northern Vermont, the Rocky Mountain Series, Snow, Ohio, Southeastern, Southern New England, South Lake Tahoe, Southern California, Southern Vermont, and Southwest Colorado, as well as the Southwest Freeride Series rounding off the South. The Unbound Series in the Upper Midwest Snow, as well as the Western New York Series. Welcome and appreciation to all of you for investing in the kids, because here at USASA Nationals 2026 is about the kids. Maybe we can get Adam Petruska and Ross Powers to drop in. Maybe come hang out and get a set for the girls. I know they're up top. Ross cracks me up. Ross and Brett, they always crack me up because they're like, pump. that would be cool. Yeah, if we could convince them to do it. I don't think they can hear me down here. But just to know, you know, Ross and Brett, they always look at me like, nope, don't even ask us, pump. Don't even think. They try to ride low, lay low, you know. But who knows? You never know, man. They may get us started. You may see some pirating. MC Pump holding it down here at the Halfpipe, my home, my zone. This is where I'm at. This is where I used to have most of my fun, spend a lot of time, even dig them. And I wouldn't rather be any other place. I used to do Halfpipe, Rail Jam, and awards, and I'm glad that I've gotten a break over the years. I also did slope style for a while, bringing that up to date. I mean, back when they switched me over from the half to slope style, slope wasn't getting done until like 6:30. So that double drop coming into play with your boy MC Pump and the crew over there, and you see it still in play, and sometimes they'll finish before us. What? Yes. And that's why I'm back at Halfpipe. Tell him I need him to make sure this course is pristine.
Oh, we should get Trisha to tell Ross to do it.
Trish should do it.
Oh yeah, Trish would do it. Get all three of them to do it.
That would be really cool. What if Trish and Shannon did it?
That would be awesome.
That ain't happening.
No.
Trish ain't clean that. Trish, you want to ride Halfpipe with Shannon real quick? Right now? For the girls? See, I'm surprised he's even thinking about it.
No, I would. I don't understand your question.
Well, you know how Taylor came in for the boys and started?
Yeah.
I don't know where Shannon is. That'd be so dope.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
She almost had me in tears, man. I promise you, man, that was some beautiful shit on the stage, man. Beautiful. Nah, we don't gotta do nothing. We got a great competition. Show me. You girls got the red? Yesterday I was tripping stay on blood. We gotta balance it. Yesterday we gotta come up with a blood trick. Because everyone else is doing all this crip walking. That's why Snoop was back to the Olympics. I heard they was gonna be crip walking. But we could probably get the game in them here. Maybe a little Mozzie. Let's get some fun stuff for these girls. American Open. Spring Open. North American Open. First year. No, we did a throwback fight. They just pushed a bunch of snow on. Right. Wasn't it Rockstar? And then Rockstar throwback or something? Yeah, it's that Rockstar throwback, remember? Right after they had did that Halfpipe thing they were doing, remember? With JJ Thomas and them? Oh yeah. And then right after that was that Rockstar thing. So they did a super pipe run. Right. Right. And then they did the mini pipe, and it was a get to the bottom. I think Benji Farrow won it one year. Yep. Yep. And then because remember he went in hot. He had won and he went in hot to the double pipe up in Aspen. Remember there was a double pipe. Did he win that? I bet it was more than 10 years ago. I bet it was 20 years ago. No, it wasn't 20 years ago. It has to be like 12. Double pipe was 20. That was before Nitro. Because they created Nitro Circus, so. That's gross conditioning. Yeah. You say that's fucking old school. I heard that name. What? That was a good one, brother. You got me with that one. I didn't touch me open with Trish. Yep. 2 years later, I did. Yeah. Let me see. Let me call these guys and see where they're at. Is Chrissy doing construction? I think Mitchell was living with them up in Maine for a while. Yeah. But now Mitchell's building a house.
Before COVID times.
We got about 2 minutes. They're going to line the girls up, and we're going to start a competition. USASA Nationals, girls to women. Is it boys to men? So would it be girls to women or girls to ladies? Women, right? Yeah, because they're not going to be in high heels or nothing. They're all around warriors. Girls to women. Step into the stage. You know you used to listen to Boys to Men. Everybody did. Or you hear that song somewhere, somebody's birthday or wedding. The transition of these girls representing and progressing through the sport, ready to show and prove that they deserve to be in the lead of this movement. Where is he? Don't you? That sounds like it. That's the call. Okay. I think we've got the call. From the top, we're ready for championships. Menehune girls. We're ready for bib number 916, Charlie Hunt. From the Rocky Mountain Series, lookers left, nothing but sunlight to set off the snowboard Menehune Girls Championship. Bib number 916 on course. Oh, wow, look at that sun. You would have never thought yesterday or the day before that it would look like this today. Oh, going down right there. Charlie Hunt from the Rocky Mountain Series. These girls coming in, having a great time in practice and ready to show what they've got. I think with Miss Hunt, bib number 916 for the Rocky Mountain Series, really just setting a tone. The nerves, you know, of having to go first. They sit up there for so long, and now they're ready to go. So she'll come back with her second run, ready for some more fun here at the Super Pipe for snowboard Menehune girls. Dropping in on course, bib number 935, Riley O'Grady on course for the main Mountain Series. Riley maintaining some speed, getting all the way up to the top of the coping there for a nice straight air. Getting a nose grab there, going to come back around. No speed checks. That's just great. She knows how to keep it going. She's not having to pump through that transition at all. She's getting to the top, no problem. Even at the bottom of the pipe, going to go ahead and get a rotation in at the end. And look, she's got more. I'll go back-to-back pump, giving it up. Bib number 935, Riley O'Grady from the Main Mountain Series. Great first run, getting us started here for the snowboard Menehune girls. Quick plug for the Love Like Cody USASA Memorial Grant was created to support snowboarders and free skiers who have qualified for USASA Nationals Championships but face financial barriers to attending. The grant honors the legacy of Cody Clemente, a talented and passionate USASA snowboarder who tragically passed away. In 2025, the grant recognized the athletes who embody leadership, teamwork, kindness, and joy for life, qualities that define Cody and whose impact continues to be felt throughout the snowboarding and freestyle community. Up, up, and away with a lot of amplitude. Bib number 926, Alessandra Frederick from the Rocky Mountain Series. Nice five right there. Back to back. Looks like she's on those white space boards. Oh, who saw that coming? Oh, okay. What paid in full? It is, right? Oh, second person that. When do you save your best trick? For the beginning or for the end? When's the best time to do it? New rider, same crew. Bib number 852 dropping in on course. Findlay McEvely from the Southern Vermont Series. Starting off with some straight airs. Coming in fourth right now as our riders begin from the snowboard Menehune girls. Findlay. I wonder if she would allow me to call her MC Everly. There it is, hearing it from the family, friends, crew, and comrades. Well done for her first run, bib number 852, closing the door on that. Lookers left, Alexandra Delgado. On course, bib number 564 from the Unbound Series for the snowboard Menehune girls. Representing and revving it up as she hears it from the crowd. Look at all that amplitude, getting it a nice grab. Going to come around. Nice tail. Right? Getting mute, getting silent, but getting lots of amplitude. We're dusting that board off. And there's that popping yellow coming around for that rotation. Not only lighting up the pipe with the style, but lighting it up with the way that she's riding and putting it down. Got to get some congratulations from her support crew at the bottom of the pipe. Give it up for Delgado. From the Unbound Series of the Snowboard Menehune girls, as we've got this finals jumping off USASA Nationals 2026, literally. If you're at the bottom, come on up, hang out, and share in the fun, the glory, the gold, the podium, or just the experience in something like this. As you ride by on the lift, you can see some of the feats that these daredevils are doing. And it's women over here representing today. Livy Bonang on course, bib number 923 from the Southern Vermont Series. Livy getting in a nice mute grab right there. Going to go for another with the straight air. Halfway through her run, and she's keeping it pretty consistent, especially, as far as getting to the top of that pipe. But now she's switching it up for you. There it is, consistently putting together some rotations, and I think she's got one more in the bag. Oh, no, she's going to pop it out. And what else? Yep, both. Okay, great run by Livy Bonang from the Southern Vermont Series. Matter of fact, we've got another visitor up here in the booth with me. Jump on in here.
What up, MC Pump?
What's going on, man, B?
How you doing, brother?
What's happening, man? Doing great. Love that you guys come up here and let people know your ties and your investments with USASA Nationals. Let them know what VAMS is about and what you guys got cracking off, man.
Yeah, VAMS is all about human, student, athlete in that order, and we are super excited to be down here at the Halfpipe today. Stop by the VAMS tent today at 2:30, Pum.
Yes, sir.
2:30 to come ride this Halfpipe with Lucas Foster, former Olympian.
I'm with it. He was up here giving some calls. You want to call this right here? What we got up top? Bib number 290 dropping in.
All right, here we go, dropping in. Nice speed coming across the flat bottom. Nice straight air right there, keeping speed into the second hit. Oh, a little backside air above the lip. Coming down third hit. Oh, nice indie grab. Keeping speed down the pipe pump. It's awesome with a method. Nice method grab right there.
4 tricks in already.
Oh, another indie grab coming down, keeping it consistent. Oh, that was a mute grab. Oh, we don't say mute anymore. 360. Nice frontside 360.
It tells your age.
Coming in switch. Oh, switch to regular against that wall. Last hit. Nice slide at the lip.
It out. It's back. It's back. You're okay. Yeah, it's back. You can call mute again. It's back. Back again. It's the young incredible. Yeah, they were wettling out.
Yeah.
But now you're back to mute.
That's good. I'm glad that the confusion is over.
Hey, they always try to confuse us, especially announcers. It's always going to be confusing between the tricks and knowing if they're riding regular or goofy from the start. You're looking down to get their name right. So much stuff thrown at us. But, hey, it's always fun and when you see it happening right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Next bib dropping in on course is going to be bib number 922, Macy Camusi.
Macy dropping in, coming in across with some speed.
Yeah, she's
coming
a Southern
in
Vermont
from Southern Vermont
player.
Series with an indie grab. Love seeing that. First hit. Another indie on the backside wall. Coming in front side with a third indie grab in a row, keeping her speed, looking nice down the pipe. Another indie grab on that wall. Followed up with a fifth indie grab in a row, coming in hot across the pipe. Another one coming in.
Dude, she's got that.
Oh,
pipe mastered.
360 coming in. I'm wondering if she's going cab 3. That was sick. Nice way to finish off that run with a series of Indy grabs in the 3-to-3 combo.
Dude, and who would have thought that somebody hailing out of Brooklyn, New York City, would ever be doing something like that? Brooklyn, man. Being able to have the opportunity to do this in states, if you're from states that don't really have facilities like this, you guys are invested in something new that I'm really pumped up about. Let the people know what it's called.
Yeah, so Vermont Academy is investing in a brand new airbag facility. It's going to be the first sloped airbag in the Northeast. 35 feet to the knuckle, 70 to the landing, and here comes our next rider with a lot of juice across the flat bottom.
Grace Patain on course for the Southern Vermont Series, bib number 900 on course.
Coming in, she's on her backside wall, coming in front side. Indy grab, got the grab, nice, right at the top of the wall there, Pump.
She's getting it.
Yeah, she
they
is.
They don't understand how tough it is to
she'd be out at Okemo right
yourself
now.
When you see the pipe and what it's really going to allow you to do. And she's dude, look at it.
Oh,
she's
nice
just,
three.
They're in charge.
Yes, and
They're
a nice
charging
cab three. So it's, she'd be out of there if she was at Okemo.
No hesitation.
So, we are Vermont Academy, Mount Snow. We train at Carinthia. We ride 6 days a week and are having a blast. But one of the cool things I want to talk about is that airbag facility that's going to be opening this July. We're going to have airbag camps with Olympian Lucas Foster for 3 weeks in July. And then after that, we're going to be opening it up to teams from around the country in all of these different series.
That's what's up. Dropping in on course and ready to get going. Maya Scampio from the New Hampshire Series, bib number 938 on course. Maya joining those group of girls that are just fearless, man.
The airbag's going to be at the Saxons River campus, so I'll denote that. Yeah.
Keeping it consistent. These girls know what they're going to do. They practiced it, and I think for them, not really playing it safe, but just putting something in the books for their first run, man, they're really methodical about it. They're thinking it through, and they're like, nah, I don't really want to put myself against the wall.
Yeah, I like that alley-oop she had. But, I just want to clarify, the airbag facility is going to be at the Vermont Academy Saxtons River campus, which is just a short 4-hour drive from New York City straight up the 91, or about 2.5 hours from Boston. We couldn't be more thrilled to have that facility coming in place. We're building it specifically to let our progression kind of spread through all of our athletes. So it's a great facility to learn everything from a 360 to a double court.
Nice. Back up top, in on course, lookers right. Bib number 866, Paisley White with the Rocky Mountain Series on course for the USASA Nationals 2026. Look at the amplitude on that.
Big cab 720 right
Get
there. Coming into her third wall, front side 540 with great amplitude. Coming in backside 540. Wow, she is really making this look easy into a 720.
Oh, what?
The cab 7 was amazing, Pump.
And showing the bottom of that board, she's on that white space. Going to get pumped up down there with her family and everything. What do you think about that run? How well was that put together?
That run, top to bottom, was something that I am impressed to see in this age group. I am crazy, overwhelmed with how good that was.
I've been saying it, but I don't think people understand unless it's coming from more than me. As you could see these clouds coming in, the change of that half pipe, just like that. It went from sunny to clouds, and these athletes having to adjust to not only the elements but one another. Their practice runs are their practice runs. I always say practice runs is just getting you ready, muscle memory, for if anything goes wrong. So basically your run is freestyle, man. This is freestyle. They're going to do whatever they want. 871 on course, Ainsley Petraska from the Southern Vermont Series.
Ainsley Petraska with a nice 360 right there, coming in cab 3, rolling it off the tail, coming into the next hit with a great Indy grab. Yes, Ainsley, here we go, kid. Nice method above the lip. Coming into her next air Indy grab, coming in backside, 360. Heck yeah, that's a differentiator right there. Love to see it, Ainsley.
She's comfortable with that.
Ainsley was at VAMS a couple years ago. Now she's worked with Drop-In snowboarding recently. The Petraska family is fantastic.
Okay, so speak on that Grassroots and the association, everything from VAMS to USASA to you personally. hanging out with the Petroskas. It's
Yeah,
full circle, right?
It is full circle. I mean, we love the Petroskas. It's awesome seeing their kids out here, seeing them crush it, seeing Ainsley out there. We were so fortunate to have them kind of help me actually start kind of getting into the New England kind of scene. They were on our team last year, and, I mean, they're amazing athletes winning overall, and you know, they really help out VAMS because we are community first. We are all about spreading that community, like working with families, trying to get everybody involved. Because at VAMS, we are not a country club. We are a community center pump, and we want everybody to come and join in.
I love that. You know, they actually helped me out today. They were trying to get Ross Powers to drop in from the top, so I had them radio up top. Radio Ross. Hey, Ross, drop in.
Yeah, Ross Powers, seeing him at Homesick was awesome. He had a 7-7 run there this year, and
he's a beast, dude.
He is, man.
A beast, man, and a great guy. I mean, the whole time I've known him, ever since I've known him, I'm just a fan, man, geeked out.
Huge fan.
Drop it in on course, Mackenzie Frakowiak from the Southern Vermont Series.
Starting out with a nice frontside 3.
Uh-huh.
Coming into a cab 3 right off the top, first 2 hits.
So
nice.
You think this is a challenging run, or you think she's just gonna
nice
go
melon?
And go for it?
She's going for it. She's keeping her speed here. Oh, that was a roast beef, I believe. Front hand between the bindings, tail grab. A lot of different grab variations. Pump. Love to see it.
And there's the
another 360. Yeah, that was a great, well put together, well thought out.
Getting the indie grab in there as well. So she elevated that run the whole way, but there was no room for anything. She just really consistently stuck it, killed it, and brought it.
Yeah, and she's been on the podium already this week, Pump, so we love to see it. And I think one of the things you're referring to is we call ourselves the VAMS fam. We are the VAMS fam is something that we really try to spread out, spread the love, share with people. We go to Open Snow in the fall, in October. We don't really make it a thing where people have to sign up and pay. Rather, we're just there to meet people and kind of spread that love of skiing, free skiing and snowboarding around all of the New England. And that's what we were in the Northeast. That's what we were talking about, kids coming out of Brooklyn these days. I had 2 kids at my academy who are from Big Snow in New York, right outside New York City in the Meadowlands. It's awesome.
And you're like, wait a minute, Brooklyn. Whoa.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then did you just see the level? The way that you brought it? Insane.
It's so cool.
I think we have a bib change up top. Is going to be bib number 888 dropping in Brooklyn Beck on course from the Mount Hood Series.
There we go.
I saw her number and I was like, that's not a real number. It can't be. So figured it was her.
Our Brooklyn
on
Beck's
course.
got speed.
Going for that nice nose.
Coming in with an indie grab, second hit. Tail. You could see that from here. That was a nice tail grab. Oh, yeah, method grab with the kick out. Nice style. Frontside 360. Coming in. Alley-oop to regular. Another alley-oop. Awesome. All right, kind of switched regular.
You know, the funny thing right there, like I said, everything is something. And it's always what you're looking at. When people tell me, hey, look at the weather, it's terrible weather. I say, you're looking at the wrong stuff, man. You need to focus. There's people snowboarding and skiing around me. There's a competition going on, and you're telling me what? I don't see it because what are you focusing on? So I said a lot of these things are just happening. They're really organic. We were talking about Brooklyn and the opportunities that they have as far as coming here representing. What rider was that? Brooklyn Beck.
Brooklyn Beck, yeah, it was unbelievable.
How do we come around to that?
I don't know. You're on top of it,
That's
Pump.
insane, right?
Yeah.
Some things are meant to be.
Yeah.
So you guys and tying in with USASA was meant to be.
Yeah, and I mean, we really feel excited to be able to donate one of our spots to the Air and Progression Camp to the silent auction this year. I mean, it was Sam Snyder from USASA reached out. They were looking for items, and we were like, this is a perfect match because our whole thing is about enabling more kids to get into this space. And so to be able to donate 1 and raffle 2 off, I mean, that's 3 kids that are going to go ride an airbag without having to pay this summer. And I think that's where we're really stoked.
That is amazing. Giving back to the community in so many ways. Dropping in on course for the snowboard Menehune girls. You're going to close the door on that first crew. Bib number 899 on course and heating it up. Brianna Cook from the Unbound Series.
Coming in.
Oh, was that
straight,
a tail?
Yeah, tail grab.
She's 4 tricks in already.
Coming
She's
in with a
getting
method
halfway.
grab.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this momentum.
Boom, nose. That's three
every
different.
touch you could get, it seems like she's going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And then
she's
looks,
above the lip
she's
the whole
gearing
way.
for it. Here comes the rotation series.
360.
Mm-hmm. She's going to
Front
get
side
that
3. Cab to the tail. Stomps.
There it is. And one more.
540.
Hello.
She's stoked.
Hello.
You can tell. Look at that. That little backslash.
The Unbound series.
Unbound.
Unleashing what? The cookbook.
Yeah.
As Brianna Cook comes in. Bib number 899.
The cook
chefing up.
Baking up a 5 at the bottom for us,
She's chefing
Pump.
up this pipe. Huh? What's going on? What we cooking? What we doing, Daddy? What we doing?
Cooking out's a good run there.
What we eating?
Look
What
at how
we doing?
nice this pipe looks. My goodness.
Right. Cereal. It's happening.
Yeah, just remember, 2:30 today. Come ride this half pipe with Lucas Foster, as fresh off of Snow League, fresh out of X Games. He's going to be leading a set of Groms, I'm sure, through this thing.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
He's always giving out tips. I love Lucas Foster. Might be one of the nicest guys in snowboarding. He just always down to help.
One of the biggest things, I mean, he said so much huge stuff. Everyone says so many important things for these kids and for us and for everyone else. But he says, you know what? I didn't even place at nationals. So it gives these kids hope, man. Yeah. A lot of hope.
Yep. All right. Coming in with a nice, just riding the walls, really nice, keeping that speed. Oh, yeah, a little building speed, getting further up on that wall. Coming back. Oh, sliding out that heel.
Look at Charlie, got the steez.
Oh, yeah, a little hop there. She lost the thing for a second.
That speed, as you see those flags going from the top, and she tried to make the adjustment, but as she got down through the middle, the wind stops. You see the Columbia flag's not moving, and then picks up again because of that tree line. It's blocking where the wind is coming from. So these kids have to make so many adjustments as they come through. And hearing it from the crowd right there, bib number 916.
And we should go back to Lucas Foster. He comes out of Telluride, Colorado, so he didn't even have a half pipe. He drove here, Pump, 5 hours to ride half pipe. He drove here, and he was still able to make it as far as he was. Like that part blows my mind, and that just shows the dedication putting in off snow.
So when you're coming from Brooklyn, like Macy, the investment's there. And I know that a lot of times, like we see so often, the benefits, the parents and the people investing in these kids, because it's all about the kids, you see it right in front of you with the progression and the way that they give back. So shout out to the parents and everyone investing for these trips where you're not as fortunate as a lot of these Colorado riders and some who don't even live as close. Bib number 935 dropping in lookers right. Riley O'Grady on course for the main Mountain Series.
Coming in with speed, throwing up a tail grab right away, which was awesome. There's a method grab right there. A little melon. Tail. She's loving the tail grab
but
here,
did you
Pump.
see the way she grabbed it? She rode her hand all the way down. It's full on grab.
That was
Commitment.
tickling the nose there.
Yeah, it's a commitment going on.
Tail grab. .360 at the bottom there. That was awesome. And then a little alley-oop.
Yeah, she was going to go for the hand plant, I thought, right there, but she's cool with that. Rolling out with a hot pink.
Yeah.
Riley O'Grady, the main Mountain Series.
I think one of the things, Pump, that really gets me excited about this is the action sports community and the discipline that these kids have, because they realize that, no one's going to be able to make their goals for them. No one's going to be able to achieve that. Instead, they're going to need that discipline. They're going to wake up every day. They're going to try, and they're going to learn a new trick, and that's going to build self-esteem in these kids. And I that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, let's talk about you a little bit personally. First time on the mountain, why? And what's that experience like?
First time on the mountain?
Yeah, ever just doing this sport? What gravitated you towards that?
I love snowboarding, and I knew at a young age that I just wanted to be in this forever.
Why?
I mean,
who did you see? What did you see that made you want to even try to do this sport? Hold on to that. I'm going to give you some time to think about it.
All right.
As we drop in our next rider, bib number 926, Alessandra Frederick from the Rocky Mountain Series.
Oh, yeah.
On course. Oh, my
Boosting.
goodness. Did you just see that
A McTwist?
She comes in with a McTwist off the bat, man. Back 5. She's keeping it. Look at this. What's going on?
Yep. McTwist 5-5 into a stale fish. Nose grab. 360.
This is a full run.
Oh, alley-oop 5.
Switching it
That was
up
3
all
5s to
the
start.
way
You had your
around.
McTwist, your frontside 5, your backside 5.
She did
That
the
was
stale
cool.
fish. She did the 3 and then came back. That is a full run by Sandra Frederick from bib number 926 from the Rocky Mountain Series.
Pumped. So that's funny because you said, how did I start this? Well, my parents said I had to be able to beat them on skis before I could snowboard. And then I started snowboarding, and I snowboarded with the Winter Park snowboard team. And actually, the Rocky Mountain Series was my home series.
No way.
Yeah, Paul Krahulik. We would check in at Jack's with Paul Krahulik.
Hey, man, you remember that?
Yeah, it was
Dude,
awesome.
Dude, people don't even know. Like,
And I had a heavy time, dude. I had Claire Baidez, I had Jake Black, Zach Black, Dylan
That's right, the
Baidez.
Blacks.
Oh man,
The
Eric
Blacks were there.
Willett. I mean, it was a crazy time in the
I
Rocky
used to
Mountain
love
Series
that
back in the day.
It was.
And I got
and like you said, even Winter Park, like that's where I learned. And people don't know that I started off on skis. Don't tell no one. Finley McEverly on course from the Southern Vermont Series. Bib number 852 on course. Yeah, man, the Grassroots going back, it just makes you smile. You know, PK. PK, man. And that guy's back.
He is, and he's still charging. It's awesome to see him still involved with USASA, and
It's in the blood, you know. It's just something that I don't think they have a list of people or achievements that make it to where you're a part of this organization or others. It's just the heart. Everyone who has the heart to give back, there's an open door. I mean, and in speaking and giving back, how many other companies would it be huge for that appreciate the goals, the things that we're doing here at USASA and building character and being sponsors and being partners in it? I mean, just watching this competition and hearing from people like you who are involved and others, it's more than just money.
Yeah, it's lifetime, man, and I think the thing
opportunity.
is it's my community. I went to Homesick just before coming out here, and it was just the most amazing part of our community. Everybody's getting together from the early pros to the young Groms, and I mean that's what really makes it tick. And I think you get those kids excited, and it keeps them off the screens and gets them going. So here we go, dropping
we got somebody
in.
on the screen right now that's ready. Bib number 564, Alexa Delgado. On course.
Tail grab 3 feet out method.
That amplitude and that
Nice.
jacket.
Good.
I love the jacket, man. Those colors. I like to be seen.
Nice. Another method coming in. Alley-oop mid-pipe,
Oh,
stomping.
floaty.
Another reverse alley-oop there.
Pumping through the transition and got it. Look at that.
360.
Pick that speed right back up. They call that the pump. What's that mean? Why do you think they call it pumping through the transition, man? So she did it. She did it twice. Front side alley-oop, backside alley-oop. It's on. Great run by the Delgado representing the Unbound Series. Bib number 564, second run. Snowboard Menehune Finals Championships. Going down here, man. Like I said, everything organic, and it's just so beautiful to see. And you can see that everyone gets more excited just about being here than actually participating in the competition. They don't care if they win or they lose. They know that they're going to hold this experience for the rest of their life, and that's one of the reasons we all keep doing it as well. Dropping in on course, Livy Bonang.
Livy Bonang coming out of Okemo Mountain School. She's absolutely killing it this season in the Southern Vermont Series. Exciting to see what this run looks like.
923 is the number she's
Coming with
repping.
a method melon grab.
Look at that Steez.
There we go with a mute. Another
Oh,
melon
yeah.
grab.
And she's so
Locking in.
comfortable on her board that she's just looking right to the next trick.
I mean,
that is zoning in and focusing at its best.
Yeah, that 3, cab 3.
Oh, wow.
Back to a front 3.
You see how she threw her arm like that,
There
like
to
Kelly
fakie.
Clark?
Fakie to regular.
Just to get a little bit more, as much as she could, and she's going to close the door on that second run. Livy Bonang from the Southern Vermont Series, as you said, Okemo.
Yeah.
They are invested.
They are killing it.
You
yeah,
want one of those vests, you get one of those vests?
They're nice. Every year I show up to nationals and
Thinking you're going to get a vest. Did one
It's-
fall off the truck?
It's awesome. It's awesome seeing what they got going on.
It's
And-
awesome seeing all these kids come in from opening ceremony, and each series I mean, the series, the things that go into it, you'll see like tie-dye jerseys. You'll see jerseys. You'll see jackets, like just representing the style and the area that they're coming from, all meshed together like a bag of M&Ms.
Yeah, and I
Snowboard Menehune girls, exciting. Tesla, like the car. My S's sound like really weird. Tesla Goldstein on course for the Rocky Mountain Series, bib number 290.
Coming in with an electric couple first grabs there, Pump, with a nose grab, going into an Indy grab.
Yeah, maybe she'll get mute. She's really
Method.
got a lot in the bag.
Nose.
She might have been going for a double up right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's going for a double
Truck
up.
driver. She gets it.
Yeah.
360.
2 trucks to a 360. And
Coming
from
in
here,
cab 3.
it's all freestyle from here. She's got more room than she's had in her last run, so let's see what she does.
There we go.
Oh, she's out of there. Okay.
She
She
felt
just wanted
good.
to ride out
Confident.
comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go up to the top of this, but I'm riding out.
And Pump, it's like coming to nationals. I described to my parents, it's like coming to a ski and snowboard festival, you know. And I'm here for 2 weeks every time, so I get to see it all the way through ski week. And it's so cool seeing all these families come together, kids meet each other, walking around the core, walking around the village. And now with like social media, they're all connected all year long and watching each other, cheering for each other, supporting each other. I mean, it is really one of the things that makes this community great. I can't say that.
Do you think social media has taken away or added to? You know, because some of those moments that we're talking about, we could say our age, but we go back to shoveling stuff and doing all this different craziness, and you didn't have the platforms, you didn't have USASA, you didn't have a lot of these different things that the kids have now. So is social media good? Because back then you knew who was the best. You knew who was going to stick around and be around. I mean, you remember how Ross used to ride?
I'll bring it back to me.
Social media, you could pretend, you know. There's a lot of pretend on social media.
I'll bring it
Is
back.
Posers?
I'll bring it back to how the awards used to be and how you would just be running up after the podiums were called and you'd be trying to find your name on the old printout sheet.
Yeah,
and that was an exciting time.
Even having it printed out, right? Macy Camusi on course from the Southern Vermont Series. Number 922.
Starting out with a nice Indy grab there.
I think she's got
another Indy grab.
She's got a few tricks in the bag.
Another third Indy grab, but way higher on the wall that time.
Yeah, Brooklyn
There you
representing,
go.
huh? Biggie. You been to Brooklyn? Man, some of these places you go to and you kind of want to still see the old school projects and everything, but it's kind of like gentrified. But the pizza's still there.
I have not enough
Marcy
Brooklyn
Projects,
experience.
baby. Ooh. Take the train. Come on.
360
Macy
coming
having
out
fun
here.
out there. Look at that. Look at her. Comfortable,
Little
man.
cab 3.
Comfortable.
Finish it
There's
off.
nothing to do. These girls, they really love what they do, man. And it's incredible the progression of this sport and the way that women really represent the sport, man. It's just like just what we needed. Fun.
Yeah.
You know, the exuberance, the energy, the love, just the camaraderie, everything about it is definitely a sight for sore eyes. Bib number 900 dropping in on course, Olivia Grace Patain from the Southern Vermont Series.
Yeah. Coming in fast.
She's got some speed behind her, no speed checks, and she's cruising.
Just riding smooth, Pump.
Each line. Just watch that board. Watch those feet. A little bit
360.
She's not
Cab
looking for
3.
a speed check. She's looking for that wall. So she's going to use this to get her some
360
speed
front
coming
side.
into this one. A little slip up there, but that's all right. This is her main one.
Switch
This
to
is what she
regular.
wants. She's going to do that switch
360
3.
again. So, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, she may have wanted a 5 out of that. I seen her shaking her head, but she was copacetic with it. She's cool.
So, Pump, when you're talking about social media, for me, it's to be able to flex in and out of it. So at VAMS, we have a whole presence space, man, where you're not allowed to bring a phone. No one in that area has got a phone. And what's awesome is kids are all hanging out, talking to each other, you know, maybe playing a little poker, like doing all that kind of fun stuff where you're really making that genuine eye-to-eye connection. And so for me personally, you know, you can have your socials.
You got to be present.
You can build, you got to be present. You can build a brand, but I think it's important to pause on the brand and make sure you're really still connecting with humans.
Amen. Bib number 938 dropping in on course. Maya Gambio on course.
building momentum here on the second
New
wall.
Hampshire series, man. That's another series. Look at how the clouds just cast a shadow through that whole pipe. So depending on the lenses she has, how well is her visibility going to be?
Yeah.
Is it just most muscle memory right now?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the sun coming
She's
back.
in flow state right now.
That's
She's
it.
absolutely flowing through this pipe.
Yeah, the sun is chasing her now.
That's right.
Beautiful day here
It's
in
almost like she
colorful
designed
Colorado.
it that way.
The outfit, too, highlighter. She needs the sun to light that up.
That is just flowy, easy snowboarding coming in here to that last hit.
Energy saving. Proper. Steez.
Style with ease, pump.
Maya
Steez.
Scambio finishing off her second run for the USASA Nationals Snowboard Menehune Girls Finals here at the Super Pipe. The Athletes Mountain, Copper Mountain, representing here with a great competition. USASA representing as well as the family, staff, and the kids investing here in this championship and others. So bib number
coming in
866
with juice here.
Call this one. Paisley White, amazing
360,
athlete
getting
for
the
Rocky
indie grab.
Mountain
Coming in,
Series.
switch to the second wall for the Cab 7 stomp. Coming into the third wall, switch. 5. From 5.
Coming
Back
with the
5.
backside 5, huh? There's a 7.
Frontside 7.
Oh, wow, that was nice. Oh, look at.
Switch.
Oh. Now that right there, no problem.
Okay,
Because
you're going to be
she
all right. That Cab 7,
did not
front 7 in that
have
run
to
was
do that. Hear it
amazing.
from the crowd. That's what it is about.
And on that
She
call,
did not have to do that hit, but this is a great setup here at the half pipe. These kids having a lot of fun with it, and it just doesn't seem like you need a lot of pop because it's riding so smooth, you know. So right here, you're floating into it, and you still have the momentum. Of course, you want to do something. We had that with Jang earlier, as he did the same thing. He was leading unofficially and went for another trick because it's camaraderie, it's friends, and it's like, hey guys, I finished off. I got something for you. You know how the kids say, it's in the bag. I got it in the bag, and they're dumping that bag out, man, leaving it all on the floor. And that's where she came in.
yeah, I mean that front side 3 to Cab 7 combo up top to 5 to 5. I mean those hits in succession were unbelievable.
Insane. Paisley always bringing her A game, and of course she's going to have more opportunities. And not saying that took away from anything, but great run and great. Just wanting to be able to do something like that is awesome. I remember, and it's funny that I was in pipe one time, and Louis Vito had come up to me I think we were due tour or something like that, and Louis like, Pump, if you don't want to hit the coping, if you don't want to mess with that wall, you need to get more pop as soon as you get to the top. And I said, okay, well, I'll try it, but maybe some of the smallest tips from each other, they don't really matter because that would be, the beginning of the run. What do you do to adjust at the bottom? The bottom is the heat. Those they're usually gearing up, and they usually have more room to present something. So it's usually freestyle. It's spontaneous, and I think that is what we're seeing over there at the right soft side of the pipe.
Yeah, and I mean, by the time you get to the bobble, I mean, if you've rehearsed your run and you've gone through it and you're getting these bottom tricks, you're trying to leave them with one banger, get out of there without, a bobble or a fall or something like that. And, sometimes it happens. And you know what? I talk to my athletes all the time. Sometimes you learn the most in having a tough result or having a bobble in your run because it just prepares you that much more for next year. I mean, we're right here wrapping up the 25-26 season, and that'll be just motivation for next season to just even build on more. I mean, I don't know what else you can build into that run because that was fantastic, but I love to see girls like that ripping that hard. I mean, I can't do that run. I can't do that run.
Me either. I mean, safely. We can't do it safely. Too lazy, I guess. The history of everything. I mean, the milestones, the significance of the half pipe itself. What was the half pipe created for? It was mostly so you could highlight the tricks of snowboarding.
Yeah, it comes from skateboarding too, Pump. Back at Tony Hawk.
Exactly. So it comes back around again. Full circle. Dropping in on course, Ainsley Petroska.
Ainsley Petraska for her second run.
On course, dropped in switch. There
with a
she is.
cab 3 right off the bat. Love to
Yeah.
see it. Switch drop into
So-
front 3.
Yep.
So
Coming
now she's
into,
regular. Now she's regular.
Gonna open up. She's got
so
some
three
more grabs
360s in
coming.
a row.
There it is, going for that melon.
Now method grab.
She's going to come around and she's got a bag.
Indy grab.
But she's going for the double up, I think. Lost the momentum.
Backside
right there. Gonna go
3.
with the 3.
And then switch back. Switch just
Yeah.
riding the wall.
There it is. She probably wanted to get an alley-oop like last time right there, but working it out.
So she just dropped in switch, went in cab 3, front 3, cab 3, and then a lot of straighters. Yeah, Ainsley, love the picture.
Love the baby picture.
Yeah, let's go.
She prefers it to be on mom's phone. I said, how do you get away with having a baby picture on the phone? They get away with it.
Love the backside 3 in there too, Pump. That was 3 different rotations of a 360.
Dropping in switch, doing tricks. People don't know the comfortability of being able to do that and pull around to finish off your run. Great run by Ainsley Petroska, bib number 871.
Our other runs were slay.
Yeah. I love all the Broncos gear here today, boys. I love
COLO.
Colorado representing another great event here at USASA National 2026 Championships. Oh, wow. Snowboarding as a sport rapidly evolving, and we're seeing the inspiration and the inception of all the dedicated people putting into this. So we are headed to, I think we have 2, maybe 3. We have 3 more riders here competing for Menehune Girls Championships. Our next one, Mackenzie Frakowiak, bib number 860, on course from the Southern Vermont Series, lookers left.
Perfect. Here comes Mackenzie coming in with 360, cabbed in. She's forward coming into another 360. Now she's switch with another 360. So now she's back to her regular
There's the
stance.
pump. She's
Oh,
pumping
with
through.
a mute stiff
She got her legs out there.
melon.
Yep, melon. It was a melon.
That was roast beef.
That was
roast
sure.
beef.
So she's
Tail
keeping it
grabs.
consistent. She's good on the grabs. Here it comes. Oh, she wanted the
squeaking
5,
around a
but hey.
540. Wormburn 540.
With those hands in the air and pumping through the
I
transition.
do like
she's
the way
got
she
it.
came in to the pipe rotating. I think that was awesome.
And how many roast beefs have you seen today?
I have only seen her. I think I don't
Yeah, what
think
are
a
you
lot
eating
of
for
girls are
lunch?
grabbing roast beef.
You vegan? I know you're not.
I actually went to the had the barbecue.
Hey, don't forget
Eagle Barbecue.
Eagle Barbecue.
Shout out
man.
Eagle Barbecue.
Oh, wow. I love that place. I really want to, maybe we'll do our athlete alumni event there, man. Because every time we do something, they always shut the food down. And that barbecue, man.
It's good.
I'm going to go over and talk to those guys. We're going to do something there. Barbecue.
It
roast
is
beef.
good.
You see what you do when you do food tricks? Melons and roast beef.
And chicken salad. Don't forget chicken salad, Pump.
They get us hungry over here. Anybody getting hungry?
Oh man, we
have some stuff coming up. We need to remind everyone because this competition is coming to the end. But dance party going on. Kasha, those girls up at the start. A lot of the coaches, a lot of the kids, everyone. Hey, Pump, when can we get on stage? They like getting on stage and hanging out, taking pictures and having some fun. So the staff has made a way to where they can get up there and they can just go at it for like a half hour. Not only that, but they're going to have athletes there doing signings and stuff like that for the appreciation of the parents and the time, the dedication to this sport itself, because we know here at USASA, it's all about the kids. Don't forget to hashtag us at your social media so we can share in your moments. Hashtag We Are USASA. And if you're looking for us, at USASA Snow. Dropping in on course right now, Brianna Cook, bib number 899 on course from the Unbound Series. 888, excuse me, bib change. Brooklyn Beck going from 3183 to bib number 888 for her second run on course from the Mount Hood Series.
Having fun out here, Pump, on the last few hits here with a nice 360.
Nice. Wow.
Coming in switch to this wall.
Going out.
Switch to regular.
Looks like she was going for another. Yeah,
And
there it
alley-oop.
is. Comfortable out there. Brooklyn Beck getting nice nose, tail, 3 alley-oops, and then throwing back those threes. Bib number 888. I keep wanting to call her 3183, but she's 888 now.
And Pump, I just want to say thanks for letting me come on here and do this with you today.
Hey, well, don't forget to give the shout-outs. You guys
Yeah.
got the ride-along.
Yeah.
Let everyone know.
Yeah, I'm about
After
to.
this ride, let everyone know what's going on as we do it. As a matter of fact, you got time.
All right, so right after this event, everybody show up at the VAMS tent at 2:30. We're going to link up with Lucas Foster, and we're going to ride this pipe and learn about VAMS programming. So it's called Halfpipe Happy Hour. We're finally getting a day where we can actually do it, and thank goodness Lucas is in town to show us the way. So come on down to VAMS tent, 2:30. Check in with me, and let's snowboard together. Let's have fun. Ride this pipe.
All right, bringing this competition to an end. Snowboard Menehune girls, bib number 899, Brianna Cook.
With a backside 3.
With the Unbound
Coming in
Series on
switch.
course.
Switchback 3.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in now regular.
Now she's going to catch her speed right here. There's the pump coming in.
Straight air
Amplitude.
tail. Nice tail grab.
Amplitude.
Nice
There's the
method.
amplitude. Here it comes.
Nice
3.
frontside 3.
She's getting it ready. She needs more speed. Here
All
it comes.
4
Here it
threes in this
comes.
run, Pump. Coming to
Brianna Cook.
frontside
Cooking this high pump,
5.
finishing it off
That was
with
a well-designed
5.
run.
That's how you do it from the Unbound Series. Loosening the strain, bib number 899, Brianna Cook.
Pump, that was a well-designed run. I love athletes that spin all 4 ways. You got to love a bit of all 4-way run. We started backside. We went switch backside. We came down. We went frontside. Then we did cab. And then we did a full frontside 5. Got to love it.
Well, thank you for joining us here at USASA Nationals Super Pipe Championships 2026. We thank all of our sponsors, our academic sponsors and partners, and parents for sure for bringing these kids and really investing in them. It's not a financial thing. It's mental health and it's emotional and so many other things involved in doing things here at USASA Nationals. A great platform. Look to partner and invest, and loving the baby pictures. We'll see you guys later on. Don't forget about the dance party. And as far as staff, we'll see you at the bottom of pipe for some pictures. Vams, thank you. Coming through, B. Give any shout-outs? Anything you want to say before you head out?
Yeah, I just want to say contact us. Come see what VAMS is all about. Check us out on our Instagram at Vermont Academy Mount Snow. Come see us at the tent. Talk to us about our winter programming. You can come for 3 months. You can come for 4 months. Maybe if you're lucky, you can come for 1 month. We love to see you this summer at our airbag camp. And, I'm out. Find me at B Gardner. That's BGARDNER at vermontacademy.org. Peace.
That's what's up, Big Ben. I'll see you down there.